I'm looking. I'm looking.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome to another DaraChat. My name is Daramuth, or Dara for short, because some of you people, alright, some of you have a language impedimency, and it's called English. Learn it! It's Daramuth, not Daramouth. Come on! Anyway, I get to have on the lovely Queen Comix wife, the third. You know, after a while, it's just a little too long. You need to cut it down. Your name's too long. Just cut it down. Oh my gosh.
It's not my fault. My husband's the one that actually no. A friend of ours in the community in my court community, she was calling me Queen because when Comics Dad first started his stream, he was doing it all the time, and they would refer me as the Queen because I was the wife. So when I started my channel, I was like, you know what? Well, call me QueenComixWife. We'll do that.
Yeah.
And it stuck.
There you go. Well, and you've certainly taken it on well. Obviously, all the Queen stuff you've been putting on. So I was just wondering when you start seeing "Let It Go," because Queen. We'll get there. But hey,
Gotcha.
hey, Abe.
Hey, Abe.
Oh goodness. But yes, it's nice to have you on. Of course, obviously, like you said earlier, I had Comics Dad on. Actually, twice now. Well, twice together.
I'm
But
sorry. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
he's okay. It's all right. You can only take him so far, and then you're just like, I need to leave you home. You can just stay over there.
I do that all the time.
The grocery store is calling my name. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh,
Oh, I hate going to the grocery store.
not a singing though. Wow, wow. He just threw you under the bus for that one. Wow.
I don't listen. If you ever watch Little Mermaid, you know the stupid what is it? The not the scarecrow. The pelican. Is it a pelican? No, it's not a pelican.
It's an albatross. You're
the
thinking of an albatross.
seagull.
Yeah, seagull.
Whatever it is. Yeah, I sing like him.
Oh,
Oh yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
that's not. I mean, you sometimes you just have to let it out first, and then let people decide. Otherwise,
No.
you said America's Got Talent, and you ain't it.
No, I definitely listen. They would throw me up before I even get the stage. What are you talking about?
Simon Cowell would be like, "I'm sorry, I heard your voice, and it sounded obtusely atrocious. We're gonna have to throw you out."
Yeah. It's
And
really
then
bad.
and it just you just look at him and says, "At least I'm American, okay? At least I'm American." I can't believe
Oh
a Brit's threw
God.
me off the stage. Hey, Nightmare, how's it going? Well, but yeah, I mean, obviously you and Comics almost seems like you and Comics Dad started streaming at the same time on Rumble. To be honest.
We were about a few months difference. I needed to get my mind off my surgery that I went through, so that's why I started streaming because I had a really bad surgery in January that almost killed me, and I needed a distraction. So I
Right.
started streaming, and it stuck.
There you go. That'll work. But yeah, no, that's never the fun part, especially when I go to surgery. Because I've only been at least like one surgery in my life, and I was much younger. I was like a young kid, and
Gotcha.
the reason why I had to go was because I had flat feet when I was younger, and so it caused me pain, all that sort of stuff, and so they were just like, it's time to kind of get that fixed, and so I went to the hospital and they kind of got conked out, and they kind of, from what they told me, at least from what I remember, what I was told what happened to me is that my Achilles tendon was lengthened and I had a calcium deposit put underneath my ankle. That was what I remember them telling me of what happened. Um,
Wow.
and I still have the scars too. So it's like they're not as visible as they used to be, but they are still there. But yeah, it was a long time ago. And I remember when I woke up, it was like how you see in the TV shows where this person is drunk so much that the room is just kind of like this disconjointed whatever. It kind of felt like that. So it was an interesting time. But yeah, it's not something that I'm interested in doing unless like it's a dire need, but you know how it goes in life.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I've had 5 major surgeries in my life.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and well, 3 were kids, so I can't say
Oh,
that's
okay.
yeah.
No, there you
3
go.
were kids, but the other 2 I had weight loss surgery
Okay.
to help me lose some weight, and then
Mm.
I had my hysterectomy in January.
Wow.
So the hysterectomy was the worst surgery. I literally almost died on the table.
Oh.
Yeah, it was scary.
Mm.
But that's why I did this because a lot of people were like praying for me and everything. I was like, you know what? I need distraction. So I started streaming, and honestly, I love it. I love doing it. I
Mhm.
love my community. I love doing what I do.
Yeah.
I'm kind of boring, but I don't care.
Boring? I don't hear boring. I hear someone with a fruitful accent and a ton of objectivities they could do.
That's why
Um,
they love me because my accent. That's the only reason why I'm here.
Say Penny! Say Penny! Someone give her $1. Say Penny! 20. Okay, that's not really gonna go far. But no, it's I think people kind of sell themselves short a bit, and I kind of the great example I give is sort of what I do with this because I've had a lot of people on, and many who are not creators as well, who don't believe they have something interesting to say. And the funniest part is that they usually do, but they just don't believe that. And I think that's a sort of a personal self-image thing, because there's always something to be said. There's always something to be talked upon. It's just hot dog. Yeah, hot
Oh
dog.
God, yeah.
Um, gosh. See the person behind the camera. Well, she can't show it. She's not showing. She's not. She's having a little non-camera time, so we're just gonna leave it at that. But she does show her face at times. I've had
I
that.
do a lot.
Yeah, my balls less massive. Wow, wow. Look at Abe. Oh
It
my
was
gosh.
God,
Wow.
Abe, shut up.
No, that.
Listen, okay, let me explain the I Ain't Afraid No Ghost thing. So, me and Abe played Demonologist together with our friend Yarny, aka the Yarn Witch.
Yeah.
And I'm a terrified little bitch. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a scaredy cat.
Right.
I don't like that game. When
Mm.
something pops out, I scream like a child. Um, and Abe is my little protector because Abe will walk in front of me. So if anything comes after me, I push him to it.
Throwing a poor man. Well, actually, you know what? Sometimes he deserves to be thrown under the bus just because he likes to throw people under there as well. Yeah, that's right. I said it, Abe. But no, that's pretty funny. But I mean, regardless, it's I just kind of going back to earlier. I just kind of feel like people kind of sell themselves short on when they say they don't think they have anything. And I've had that many a times in the DM2s. Like, well, I don't think I have anything interesting to say. It's like, you have no idea who you're talking to, do you? Like, well, I just don't think there's anything we're talking about. You realize the whole human era concept, whatever, has been around for much longer. You have a lot of stuff to talk about, even if it's something like Cheers, right? You just think of Cheers and you're like, okay, did you like the show or did you not like the show? No. Okay, what did you not like about it? And then you go from there. Stuff like that. Um, and Abe says, Queenie's a big old scaredy cat, and
I
if you
am.
want to see her get frightened more, we'll be playing Demonologist with Yarn Witch this Friday. Well, there you go. How
You
about
want to
that?
see me scream like a pansy? Come watch, because I do. I scream like a pansy.
Get the pansy out of here! Go, go, go!
I'm
Um,
serious. I hate that game. Like when we play, I'm like, Abe, get in front of me.
well, I think Demonologist is no different than what's the other one? Phasmophobia, I think it's called.
I never played that before.
Neither have I, but I've
Oh,
seen
have
you
you?
do.
Okay.
I don't have much time in playing games, so yeah, unfortunately. Comics Dad says Queen is going places. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to Hey, 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 hey! You were on my show once. Don't you throw yourself under the bus like that. All
That's
right,
what I'm saying.
calm yourself down and stop doing a reverse Uno on yourself. Goodness sake! You'd be like the person. Well, you know what, guys? I'm not catching fish, so maybe I'll be the catch. I know that was bad. Why do you throw after I was after I was on your show? Hey, 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 calm it down. All right, someone give Comics Dad a hug. He needs a hug right now. He's feeling a little
He'll be
off.
fine.
It'll
Walk
be
it off. Walk it off.
well, hey, yeah, walk it off. You hurt your knee. You hurt your knee on cross track and field. You know what? Just walk it off. All right. Hey, there may be a bone sticking out, but you know what? You walk it off and you'll be right as rain. Oh goodness. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Yeah, yeah, I
Oh,
see over there on
whatever.
YouTube. Yeah, yeah. Mr. Big Shot over on YouTube. Goodness sake. But yeah, no, I think a lot of people sell themselves short, and it's funny, I keep finding it pop up again once in a while where people are like, oh, I don't know what to talk about. And I'm like, um, you that's because you've never been given the opportunity to talk about something. Pain is weakness leaving the body. Captain Torres says, all right, pain is weak. You better tell Captain Comics Dad that. And hugs for Comics Dad from Comics Dad. There you go. Look at that. There we go. A little self hugging goes a long way, and that's not an
Hug
innuendo
the
right there.
dog.
Hug the dog. All right, we will. Give me. Let's see, Dad. I gotta make sure I got it right. So you spell that with a C or a K? No, I'm just joking. Um, there you go. Look at that. Comic. Oops. Nope. I forgot to put the amount on there. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that just grand? Thank you for that comic stand. But yeah, it's very interesting. And again, I've had people who were um I don't want to say challenging, but they were like trying to draw water from stone. The sort of people who are um it's a new place. See you later, comics dad. See there. It's new. It's a new thing, new place or whatever, and they aren't sure, and you sort of like leewaying towards like I don't know what to say and all that stuff, and that's fine. But I usually tell people like um, if you can answer like what color the sky is, I think you're pretty much set. It's not that hard. It
No,
really
it's
isn't.
not.
No.
And like with my channel, like I when I talk, I basically just talk about what I feel that day. Like one stream I did, I mentioned things that I liked from my childhood, like nostalgia, like the toys we used to play with, stuff like
Mm.
that. I brought
Yeah.
that kind of stuff up. Like it does,
Yeah.
you just have fun with it, go with the flow, make it work.
Yeah. That's right. It's like either it's the difference between going on a lazy river with a beer in hand or going down the water rapids and losing all that beer and swimming for your life. Um,
Exactly. And I like the lazy river, so I'll just take the lazy river.
oh my! It's such a fine day out. Leech, leech. Oh, it's a leech. Oh, get it off.
It's
Those are
great.
never the fun ones. Those are never the fun ones. But no, I mean, again, it's just one of those things I found great success, and I know people are going to define what success is for them, and that's fine. Like you usually see creators out there, oh, you need to have this or you have to have that or whatever. But I'm like, I don't need all the fanciness because I've always been like, um, because I'm pretty sure you've seen it yourself. Like, oh, here if you want to do like overlays or only at Noah's Ark, Lazy River only at Noah's Ark. Well, that's a big arc. I know because I've seen it, the Creation Museum. Um, but where was I at? But yeah, I just find it funny when people sell themselves short, and I prove them wrong, and I have fun with it because I think it's. Oh, that's right, the overlay stuff. Yeah, I just don't do what no other content creators do, and so that's probably why someone could look at my channel and say, "Wow, your views are so low," but I'm like, but I'm not like trying to be all the things because there's only so much you can go. There's only so high the ladder travels, and then you like hit plateau, and you're like, okay, what is this about? I don't know. You just have to find how your thing works for you. Is what I found for myself. Um,
Exactly.
because you can only do so much, right? Like you obviously you have family. I mean, you have kids, obviously, and you're married and all that stuff. And so there's only so much time in the day to do this thing. And obviously you're part of the creative program as well, which is sort of like a double hitter, you know. Um, and you're trying to find time to fulfill that and all that stuff. And it's just really, I mean, it really becomes, from my point of view, really becomes a bit of a nuisance, because what is content creation at a certain point? Like, is it like I know people post their milestones, and I get it. That's fine. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm not here for that kind of person, but I'm just here to kind of give my perspective of what I see because I came to this thing kind of like, a newborn baby or someone blind or something like that. I'm gonna go with a blind person because a newborn baby, diapers and stuff, and I think you've already had enough of that. But
Never, never. I actually want another one, but we can't do that now.
that is true.
I could have had 14 kids if you let me.
Whoa, good lord,
Oh, I
woman, calm
love
it
being a
down.
mom. That
Oh,
is the one fulfillment in my life that I succeeded at is I love being a mother.
nice.
Comics dad's like, go to hell.
The ship is closed. The ship is closed.
Man down, yeah,
Oh, man,
basically.
basically, yeah, that's gonna be a man down. Every
No,
man
no,
for himself.
but to tell you the truth, there, I tell you, everybody's like, oh, well, you're a content creator because you're on the, remote creator program, which is great. I love that I'm in the creator program.
Mm,
But you know what? Honestly, this is what I tell everybody. I built my community by just meeting people and getting to know people and just being me. And if I don't make it to 500 on YouTube, I honestly don't care at this point because I've grown so much in this and I
mm,
just love what I do. And when
mm,
I do it on my streams, I just enjoy it. So my community is amazing. I have wonderful people that come in all the time, the same people. And
mm.
we just all are just one big happy little family. We just all, laugh, joke, have a good time. So,
Yeah.
you know, I agree with you on that. Streaming is not everything.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think it becomes that when people start adding it as a full-time gig,
Yeah.
which is a thing that I would have a fourth child. Oh, look at that! I regret not having a fourth child. Okay, well,
Me too. Oh, no, hold on. No, me
what?
too. I only have three. Me too.
Okay.
I was like, wait, how many kids do I have? Forgot.
One, two.
Like, hold on.
No, we didn't lose him at the well. All right, three.
Oh God.
I regret not having any. All right, Captain Tor, calm it down there. All right, this isn't a contest. All right, we don't need to throw our stuff out there. But no, it's just. I mean, again, I've been on the other end of the. I was once just a consumer of content creators. Back in the day, I used to watch like a lot of Markiplier and all that stuff, because I had the time, and now I don't really have the time to watch pretty much anyone, unfortunately, because of work and stuff. So when you come to the other side of the coin, when you're no longer a consumer but a creator, you begin to see some of these things that, while yes, you can say there are some things that are difficult. Tech stuff, there's a few things here and there, but on the whole face of it, right? If you enjoy what you do, it's really not a difficulty beyond, I would say, tech stuff and maybe some drama stuff that some people like to do.
Oh
But
yeah.
that's a bit of a different story. But I've always been like, because I remember when, as a consumer, that you'd be in a stream and someone would ask like the content creator, "Hey, what would you? Hey, how does one get started?" and all this stuff and blah blah blah. And they usually be like, "Oh, if you just get like a mic and camera, you're good. Just get started that way." And having been in this through a while, I think that's the kind of wrong way to go about it. And then my reasoning is because of all the things you have to deal with that aren't platform wise. Some of it platform wise, but not all of it. Like some of it's gonna be personnel wise and drama that has nothing to do with you guys and all this stuff. And for me, if someone were wanting to do content creation, whatever platform you choose, whatever the niche is, whatever you want, my thing is, okay, why do you want to do this thing? Right? Like it's not a thing of like, oh, because I want to be another content creator or um or content creator influencer. I think they say influencer, some of the kids. Or, I want to be able to make a little money off it or whatever, because there's a whole wide array of reasons, and monetization kind of helps make that lost. But I really do think people need to have a reason before they step into this, because there's a lot of things they're not gonna maybe deal off for the first time, and over time they may get used to it. But it really is about having um a rock to kind of stand on and then just go from there, because they're oh, look at that, there you go, look at that.
Oh, thank you, honey. You're the best.
And so I've had Slidey Pie on too, so she's a lovely person. But it really is that point of having that rock, because I can't tell you, it's not been too many times, but there are a few times I've dealt with like backroom drama and DMs, and I'm just like,
Mm-hmm.
oh. Well, one time was I was inviting a guest on just to, just as like you are now. And there was a potential guest I was going to have on as well, but I've never, always asked them, but they never, answered yes. Um, but it seems like there was this kind of conjoining thing between that person and the other person, and it had nothing to do with me, but I guess some words were said that weren't true and all this stuff. I'm like, that has nothing to do with me. I'm not here to fact check people on what they say. I'm just here to bring people on to talk about whatever. Fact checking is left to people who really want to get into that. Because your words are yours. I'm not. Don't look at me. But yeah,
Dara, listen, the internet is all drama. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's a lot of drama and it
mm,
sucks.
oh yeah,
And I've learned to deal with it. But that's the thing, like you were talking about, people are doing it for different reasons.
yeah,
When I first started this, everybody's like, "Oh, you can make money." I'm like, I hate to say this. Like, don't get me wrong, guys. I love doing this. I do. I love doing this because it puts me in a place where I could talk to people, because I
yeah.
have autism,
Oh,
so I have social anxiety. I'm not
right.
good at talking in person.
Oh,
So me being on camera and I know that I can't see you, I can talk. So it's awesome. So I can actually open up. And that's how I met people from here, because it gives me a chance to open my wings and be myself.
mm,
Now, that being said, people are like, "Oh, you can make money off of it." Here's my perspective of it. Yes, I can make money off it. Yes, I'm in the creator program. Yes, I do get money from Rumble. I'm not going to lie about that. but
Right.
at the same time, you can't take that money with you when you go. So
Hmm.
I live a full, happy life just doing what I love.
Yeah.
And this is what I love doing. So that's it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, I mean, for me, when I started doing this thing, I really didn't see. Uh, I mean, obviously, you have content creators invite content creators on for their show, which is fine. It
Well,
is
yeah.
what it is. But for me, it's like I didn't see a lot of content creators invite people um, who weren't. And the funny thing is like you have a content creator who's maybe 10,000 followers, 50,000 followers, and so on. And if they were just to invite like 1/5 of who follows them, right? Uh, it would there would be a whole lot more, but it's just like there is a risk that goes with it. I understand that. There is a very big risk that goes with what I do, but because I've built upon that risk, the risks are not that heavy to me. But for someone like you like just using you as an example, you would invite somebody on who isn't a content creator and you don't know very well because I don't research the people I ask on. I'm not gonna go that in depth. Oops, I'm not gonna go that in depth. But MSK. But I think that's the point of it is like it you need to be able to start from a blank page with people because I think um once you do like what is it? I I can go onto a show that's topic focused and I can do what I do and just, enjoy that process. Um I'm not topic focused myself, but it's really just not my bag in that regard because it's very constrictive. And I know content creators do that because of structured seems to do it better than that or whatever, but I really do believe that there's more potency and power in the free flowingness of what conversations are. And we have conversations every day with people, and we just, some lame person or male person or whatever, but we don't really. It's really not showcased off in the way of like content creation, at least as far as I've seen. I can be wrong. I can be wrong. I'm not the whole internet. Don't even ask. But the point of the matter is I saw something I didn't see a lot of creators do, and while I understand that it carries risk that they wouldn't take, the point of the matter is though is that if you're unwilling to take a risk to challenge yourself a bit like that, then you're kind of like the only risk you would take is like whatever the entertainment pop culture stuff is, and I'm just like, great, I guess. I don't know. Do you. Let me just leave it at that. You do you. I'll do my thing.
Exactly.
But I know that plays against me in some regard because it's not views or whatever, so it doesn't get that big stuff. But to be able to say to talk over 270 people, I mean that's not something to sneeze at either.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, so what you do is amazing because I'm gonna tell you right now, I can't do what you do. This whole like interview thing, I
Mm.
tried that with Tiny Panda Face, and I that ship sunk so badly.
What?
I was so bad at, and she gave me a great like. She was Tiny Panda's one of my really good friends. She's a sweetheart. I love her to death.
Yeah.
And she, after we talked, she was like, "Okay, let me tell you what to do." I was like, "Okay," and I'm like, "Yeah, this is not for me. I don't do the whole guest thing because Comics Dad can. Comics Dad has this personality where he could talk to everybody. I
Yeah.
do not. I am not that person. So I just do my little solo things and." Like
Yeah.
we've had people on our channel on Comics Cafe together and everything, but I need someone as a wingman because not good solo.
Yeah, and that's yeah. Tiny Panda is one of those people who's pretty easy in that regard. But I mean, I understand. It's like you just kind of have to uh find your thing. And for me, it was like I started out just pre-record. All right, see you later, Captain Tor. But I was just started out doing like pre-recorded videos, and then um I was doing like once I was able to stream, I did like streaming gaming and stuff, just gaming here and there. But it really wasn't something that kind of caught on to me to do. And then it was like, I eventually invited someone on. Zoro was the first one, and then something from there caught on. I was like, wait, I can do this thing. And Zoro's not a content creator herself, right? There have been many people. Slidey Pie is not a content creator herself. There have been many people who aren't content creators, but again, that's where that for me that's where that richness is, because it's not stuck to a uh, um, well, one, it's not stuck to niche. Obviously, I can go anywhere, right? You can talk about anything.
Well, yeah,
I'm-
definitely.
But I'm not stuck to a group either, right? Like I'm the politics group or the pop culture group or the gaming group. No, I can dip between all of them because I'm not confined by their um I guess groups, cliques, I don't know whatever you call it. I'm just not confined by them. Because it's I gotta tell you, while those niches and stuff are nice, getting confined to those areas are just kind of obsolete for me, because, like you said earlier, right? Like there's only so much finite time, and part of, like I was saying earlier, about challenging yourself. If you're not willing to challenge yourself upon, um, whether it be a difficult topic to talk about. Obviously, that's kind of that's kind of juggly between platforms, because you never know if the platform will be like, "No, you can't talk about that." It's like, okay, all right,
I do though.
yeah, you don't give a rat's
I
behind.
don't. I'm very blunt. You can ask me anything. I'm very blunt. I'm very open. Um, I honestly don't really care what people think of me. And I tell people in my chat all the time when we talk and people ask me a question, I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna
Mhm.
say how I feel. You don't like it? Then that sucks. Hit the unfollow button.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, and that kind of lends itself to that creator sphere, the content creator sphere is what I call it, because that seems to be the I don't know if I would say milestone, but it seems to be the accountants of almost all creators, is the followers thing, or
Yeah.
the um
How many views did I get today? Yeah, exactly.
views.
Yeah.
Well, and it's been a fun thing too for me, because it's like there was one point someone had to remind me I was almost to 1,000 on Rumble. I was like, wait, what? Because I mean, I'm not saying I don't look, I just don't give it that attention that is distracting in itself, because I mean, I'm not again, it's not here to come down on people. Like, if you want to say like, oh, I would like to have 15 followers, and then you meet that and you want 2,000 and all that stuff. My point is, the point I was like, one, we know that the total amount of followers you have does not equate to the total amount of views you'll get,
Exactly.
always. It's really just a mixed bag. Some you'll get lower and some you'll get higher past any followers you have. So what does the follower count mean? It's really just a numbers thing. And for me, it's just kind of like, again, being that person who was once the consumer, now on the other side, and just kind of sitting here and say, so what does that all mean? Right? What is the, I mean, I get, like, with YouTube, right? If you get, like, was it 100,000 followers, you get a play button. And then you get, like, I think, a million followers, you get like a gold play button or something. So
Yeah.
platforms do offer something, but it's like, it is an accomplishment to get that many followers and all this stuff. But then you have the other side of it, is like, if you have that many followers, then why don't you have that many views with that many followers every time? Right?
Exactly.
It, it's
Exactly.
it's that weird kind of conundrum of this whole thing. And again, content creation is about you. You do what you will. But my perspective is what do all the metrics mean beyond the score of, oh, look, I have more than last time. I mean, it's still, I know it sounds silly from my end, but I mean, it's just the perspective I keep seeing.
Oh, I see it all the time. And that's the thing, like, and it's great, if you follow somebody that has like a million views and they're making all this money, that's awesome. I'm so happy for them, kudos. But like I said, I'm here because I love this. I love being able to talk to people without, having to look them in the face. If that makes sense.
Looking him straight in the eye and saying, "You're ugly." It's like,
I know.
you're
But
ugly
I
too.
tell you, and it's funny because people get on here and they're like, oh, we want to see you on camera. So I went on camera. And
Uh,
I'm like, listen, like, I'll go on camera for people. But at the same time, there's going to be nights where I don't want to be on camera. I just want to just chill and play a
yeah,
video game. Do I see more views when I play a video game? Yes. Honestly, I don't play for the views. I play the video game because I like playing a video game. It
yeah.
relaxes me, you know?
She's relaxed. Okay,
Damn
she's
right. I got 2
relaxed.
kids that are both under the age of 10. One's 10 and one's 5.
Right.
I don't get time for myself. I'm a mom full time. Like I don't get to sit down and relax. Like I have to go. Plus my 33-year-old husband's my third child. So I gotta take care of his ass too.
Wow. What?
I'm not gonna. Why should I lie to you? Why should I listen? No. Let me explain something, Dara. Let me explain something, Dara. I don't know if you have a girlfriend. I'm not gonna ask because it's not my problem.
No, I
But
don't.
I'm gonna tell you, as a man, I don't know if you do this, but it drives me insane.
Mm.
Let's say I have let's say I have a nail clipper in my hand, and it's in front of your face, and
Yeah.
I tell you it's right there, and
Yeah.
you look around and saying I don't see it, but I could walk over there and pick it up. And go, here you go, man,
Yeah.
child.
Yeah. I get that. I get example. It's just
I'm
it.
blunt. Sorry.
Be as blunt as you want, sister. All right, be blunt as you want. Um, but I think, yeah, the dynamic between men and women has sort of kind of shifted, especially with what's going on now with all that dating and stuff. But
Don't get me started on that.
oh, sister, we're gonna travel down the road, and you'll never see the light.
Oh, don't
You'll
know.
never
Nobody
see
gonna
the
like
light.
my ass if I talk about that. They gonna like me at all.
Did you hear what that Queen lady said yesterday? She was flurrying up a storm of apps. I have never heard someone curse that much before.
Oh well, unfollow. Go ahead. Bye.
It's a water cooler. It's a water cooler around town. Do you hear that comics queen? Oh my gosh.
Who cares?
But yeah, but no, it's just like I come so for me, I come into this thing because like you, I enjoy what I do because of the reach I kind of get with this. It's views, whatever you want to call it, followers, whatever you want to call it. But just imagine you get to talk to people all over the world, right? Like I've talked to people globally at this point, English speaking, because they're can't talk to people who speak a different language. It's just not going to
Hmm.
work. But English speaking, I've gone from Australia to Alaska to the Netherlands and all this stuff, and it's just a wild by in itself when you let people have an open space just to say something. And sure, there are some people who have difficulty, and that's fine. But you hit on a right point, and you can just see them go for miles on end, and that's the point. That's the point of why I do it, is because there's really not much of it out there beyond the scope of creator with creator. And while I get it, it's limiting. It's vastly held back to some degree. And I'm like, I am willing to risk it to have someone on who's not a content creator and maybe doesn't know how to speak well, maybe doesn't show their face at all. I've had that. But yet, if you give them if you give them an open floor, and I come to a certain point where something attracts them to talk about it more, you begin to see something you never thought before, and that's the irony of it.
Exactly.
To see something you never thought before, um, and it's not an easy thing, but that's not the point. The point is because you are willing to step up, and I mean, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot easier than trying to work at a very high end job and dealing with all that kind of stress. I will say that. But my job allows me to do this thing, and this thing I'd rather do, but it doesn't pay the bills. So there's that too. So, but I mean, I just can't walk away. It's very difficult to do that. You say, "Oh, I'm done," but you can't, you if you were to have, say, unlimited time to play your game, or something you like to do where you had unlimited possibility with, it'd be difficult to walk away from that.
It is. It really is. But and that's the other thing, like being a content creator, like I wouldn't even call myself that honestly, because I just do this for fun.
Yeah,
But the people that I have met doing this is incredible. One of my really good friends is from Australia now. Her name is Nishi, if you know who Nishi is.
don't think I've heard that name.
She is a wonderful person. She's from Australia and became one of my really good friends, and I love talking to her. I
Mm,
met Tomby. I've met
yeah.
Abe.
Mhm.
Not in person,
Well,
but you know
well,
what?
well, we gotta hold back on Abe. I'm sorry, Abe is just Abe was.
Listen, listen, Abe's a good guy. I love Abe. Abe, I love you to death, you little son of a bitch, and you know it.
Okay, I'll go with that. That works. That works.
No, but I've met so many great people, and I'd say even from the United States over to Australia, I've met all these different people, and doing this has really opened my door to meeting these people. So it's not about the money, it's not about the hours or the views. I enjoy doing this because of how many people I've met who have influenced my life because of it. I have friends. I actually have true friends because of this.
Mhm.
So
And it's kind of fascinating in its own right because of just the, I don't know if that's the right way to say it, the variety of variables,
yep.
right? And and again, I don't, I've invited people on who followed other people on before, followers of a creator. I've invited those people on, and all that stuff, and it's been interesting in its own right. But yeah, there's a point where you kind of have to figure out, like, what do you want to do this for? Because if you were to be someone who makes it full time, there is a compromise you do with that. Because I know some people do it is to get not do their full, a job or whatever, which is understandable. Like, there are people who don't want to do their job. I understand that. But even so, there's a freedom with that where I'm not relying on content creation to pay my bills. There's an either or with that, right? Like, either I am working a full-time job to pay for my bills, or I'm working doing content creation to pay my bills. And they both have their pros and cons, obviously. But I've always found that content creation is more or less just, it's really just earning tips. Like, because I used to do pizza delivery, and that's basically what it is you're just delivering, and it's not pizza, it's content. Although, Pizza John does do pizza, so I guess that kind of goes with him. But but it's
No, I
really
get that.
but you're really just delivering content in any fashion. But again, there are so many platforms and so many people doing sort of the same thing. It's sort of hard to find yourself out there. And that's really where it comes back to finding your reason why you do it, because you're going to get discouraged with how many people out there are playing games already. Like, how do you stand out from someone who's playing the same game as you are? Overlays, well, that's great, but what if they have the best of the best? Like, there's only so much you can do with that, or far you can go with that. And it's always been that just a juxtaposition that's always kind of like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, I get that. I play Disney Dreamlight Valley. It's one of my favorite games to play, and there are millions of people who play that game. And
Mm,
I have people that literally raid me who play this game because they're a big group of people that play it. And they're like, "Where are you at?" And I'm like, "I just play because I love it. Like, this is what I do. I love this game. I've been playing it for 3 years. Um, do I know everything about it? No. I just enjoy playing it because it relaxes me. I'm not a Disney adult because I'm not gonna lie, most of these people who do play this game are Disney adults. I am not
yeah.
one of them.
Mhm,
But I like it because it's a basically an easy game and I don't have
mhm.
to die in it. So I just hang out and just play, you know?
Well, there you go. That if you don't have to die, casual games are usually nice to play. That's why I think, something like Minecraft has lasted so long, is because not only is it unlimited and it's what you can do, but it's also sort of casual depending on how you want to play it.
Exactly.
It's why it's still like the big thing after I don't know how many years it's been out. But at the end of the day, though, if you um how you want to do this thing is up to you, but no, you just need to have a reason in doing whatever it is.
Yep.
Is I've seen I any platform you go to, I've seen too much where yeah, it's just I even I even put out a short too where I had Akagumo on, um, and at one point was talking about like a merch store. Like, people were asking me about doing a merch store or something like that. I'm like, I'm not sure about that, but I'm like, there's so many people out there with already a merch store. It's like, what 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 i- it's this manding factor as well with content creation. It's like, how much of this stuff do I need to be whatever this is? Because this doesn't make sense to me. I just
Gosh.
I just don't understand. I don't I get it, but I don't get it at the same time, because that's another factor of supporting yourself through the content creation side and all that jazz. But it's just like, I mean, how many? I mean, you're on a few different platforms, all right? You got something on X, you got something on YouTube, you got something on Rumble, and you come across nobody buys YouTube merch. Well, I mean, sure, but then you have people selling their own merch, their
Yep.
own whatever certain merch, whatever it is. Literally a waste of time. Yeah, but it doesn't stop people from selling it though. Like people will sell their own shirts, their own mugs, and all stuff. And I'm like, where, like, what's the end goal with all this stuff, right? With the merch, with all buy this, buy that, whatever. What is the end goal? And I'm still over here just like I have no idea. Um, you have a question. Slidey Pie wants to know: are you Boston, New Jersey, or
I am from Totowa, New Jersey. I am a Jersey Northern girl. My husband is a Central Northern man. No accent from him. He's a fake Jersey. And just saying. Those people in the central part of Jersey are not Jerseyans. We call them the fake ones because they think they Jersey, but they ain't Jersey. I'm the real deal. I'm the one to whoop your ass, not think twice about it. But anyway,
She
there's
will.
Nishi.
Hey, yeah. Hey, Nishi. Hello, Queen. Oh, look at that. But yeah, it's pretty. What was that? Oh, hey, Neuro, how's it going? Yeah. But yeah, I've never. So, Chuji Shore.
No, I am not. No, listen, hold up. Before Derek goes any further, okay, I'm gonna make this clear. I'll
Oh.
make this very clear. If any of you people watch the Jersey Shore show, shame on you. Shame on you. Those are New Yorkers pretend to be us, okay? Number one. Number two, we don't talk like that. Number three, we don't act like that. Jersey people actually have class. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, at a certain point, I mean, if you don't become Snooky, all right. I mean,
Hell
that's just.
no. I'm short and I got dark brown hair like her, and I'm Puerto Rican because she's what is she, Chilean or whatever you call it?
I have
I'm
no
Puerto
idea.
Rican. I don't act like her. I can't stand her. I think she's the worst thing on the planet. I love the South Park episode where she's the monster and they go smushy smush smush or whatever it's called. I love that about her. I think it's hilarious.
She's from Joyzy. That's right, Abe. She's from Joyzy.
Yes, I am. Abe knows.
Well, no, I remember when that was a. I mean, that's really not much of anything now, but I mean, Jersey Shore was like the big thing back early, maybe 2010s, early 2000s.
Oh, it pissed off so many Jerseyans.
Well, and it and you have a bunch of these guys. I think the technical term is, though I'm not sure if it's the right one to say, Guidos. I think was the term.
It's a Guido, and
Guido.
Guida is a female. Yes.
Yeah, and so they were sort of acting like that because you have the guys there because it was sort of like a real house sort of thing they were doing, or they were living in a house or something like that. I can't
Yep.
remember. Oh, look at that. Nishi says she loves you more now. Aw,
I know. I love her too. She knows it.
there you go. I got one right. There you go. Slidey Pie got one right, and you get well, you know what? I'll just give you a gold star just because I can. Because they're my gold stars, and I can do whatever I want with them. But no, I remember when that show came out, and again, the like when it was out, it was just focused on that group, and I think Snooki was the only one that really got, because that's the only name I can remember. I can't remember the other names from it, but that's the only one I can remember where, like, jeez, it was a disaster waiting to happen, but people love watching it.
Oh, trust me, I know. And it's so funny because when we went down to the shore a few times, see, okay, so we do call it the shore. Okay. If you're a true Jersey girl or a true Jersey boy, you
Yeah.
call it the shore. You don't call it the beach.
Mhm.
It's called the shore. So when we went down there and they used to be down there, you could never get a spot anywhere because they were filming and all that. It was horrible because it pissed off a lot of Jerseyans.
Yeah.
Because the one thing about Jersey people don't know is either summer or spring or even fall time, we're down at the shore doing stuff with our families.
Yeah.
So that's our time to chill out. But when you have cameras all over the place, you can't do that.
Yeah.
That show was horrible. I cannot believe what they put on TV. When it first came out, my friends looked at me like, we don't talk like that. I'm like, I know we don't talk like that. What the hell is this? Like, oh, we're gonna smush. What the hell is smush? Like, who the hell talks like that?
Well, they're probably just trying to sell a product, Smush, you know.
No, that's how they talk in New York, apparently, because I've heard them talk like that in New York.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah,
That that was just insane time. But then again, like MTV reality shows were always crazy like
that was a
that.
big thing back then. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember when the Carter brothers did one too. Aaron Carter and Nick Carter when they did
Oh
their show.
yeah,
And then you had Jessica Simpson and
Nick
her
Lachey.
Nick Lachey do their own shows. Like, and I remember the biggest thing that came out of it was when she had tuna and it was called Chicken of the Sea.
Is this chicken? Like what?
it
You
says
ain't that blonde.
it says chicken on the side, all right? Is it chicken or tuna? It's tuna, but it says Chicken of the Sea on the side.
Oh my god, I was sitting there like, wow, I feel so bad for her mother.
Well, not only that, but her sister Ashley, I believe it wasn't I don't know when it was, but she got caught. She was on SNL and she
Yes.
got lip syncing to a song and she just kind of like flamed it out at that point because she was not singing with them. I was like, wow. Well, now you know they probably lip sync to the music.
Oh, I know. And then the only other episode I remember about Nick Lachey and Jessica Simpson when she bought the $600 underwear. And for people who don't know, Nick Lachey is cheap. He doesn't like spending money. He's
Yeah.
like me. If I got money, I ain't spending it. I don't give a crap.
Yeah.
I'm a Jew. I ain't gonna lie. I hate spending money. I will Jew you down. If you have something for $10, I'll Jew you down for $3. I ain't playing that game. I hate spending money. If I can get a savings out of it, I will in a heartbeat. And Comics that hates me about that because we go to a thrift store or something. I'm not gonna lie. I got something for my daughters for Christmas today because they wanted something for Christmas. The guy wanted $15 for it. I was like, well, this is broken. I want $10 for it.
Mm.
I got it for $10.
Never take
I'm a
never
penny pincher.
Hey. Well, yeah, that's
I am. I'll admit right to your face. I'm a penny pincher. I hate spending money. If I don't have to, I won't.
Well, and that's funny thing too, because I remember I think it was a Ripley's Believe It or Not or something like that. There was a show, and it showed this guy he was married, but he would rewash the paper towels to
Oh,
use them again.
I
Yeah,
remember that.
he. Well, the funny thing was though is that his wife got the living room redone, so I mean he had the money to do that. But yeah, it was just a lot of different. I can't remember where I saw that.
That was Cheapskates. Is it Cheapskates? I think it's called something like that. But they also had one where the mother was a cheapskate and she made everybody use the same bathwater.
Oh
Right? I
man.
know. I was like, I can't. Listen, I'm cheap, but I ain't that damn cheap.
Oh my gosh, not even then.
Yeah, they showed it. They showed like they had like 4 people in the family, and they showed every time they got out of the shower how dirty the water got.
Ugh,
And the last kid, he was the youngest kid, had to sit in that dirty water and clean. I'm like, oh, nope.
nope.
I'll be getting the hose outside.
There you go. Get that kid out there. But yeah, I just that was if you want to talk about penny pitcher, millionaire cheapskate. Well, okay, well let me look
That's
that
it.
up
Millionaire cheapskate. That was it.
because I just don't remember what the show was, but cheapskate. Let's see if I can't find it. Why does this look? Oh no, it's 100. Cheapest millionaire. What? No, extreme.
Was it
Extreme.
Extreme Cheapskate? Yep, that's the
Yeah.
one I used to watch. Yeah.
The O'Briens refuse to buy anything new and instead find ingenious ways of fixing their home belongings. Amy's total net worth is $5.3 million. Well, hold on. I might as well just show it anyway. There we go. But she refuses to spend more than $1,000 a month. Wow.
Oh, that woman. Do you know what she feeds her boyfriend?
I have no
She
idea.
don't want to spend 60 cents on a can of tuna, so she buys 33-cent cans of cat food.
Ah.
I'm not joking you.
Oh my gosh. Oh. The episode aired November 13th. So season 2, so there was all episodes. Pilot. I think this was the guy right here. I'm not sure. There was a guy and he was married. Okay, so this might be the one. Cause friction when others rebel against their bare bones budgets. Wow. Wow. Frugal lifestyle. Wow, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Rick and Carissa. So there's only 2 seasons, obviously.
There's only 2 seasons,
Oh no,
but
actually, nope. There's a third season. Never mind.
oh,
I
the
was
third
wrong.
season. I didn't see the third season, but yeah, no. Some of these people, I'm like, listen, that's okay. That's it. The teeth pulling one. That one, that's the one where the kids took a bath in the same water, but also the mother didn't want to pay for a dentist, so the
Oh,
father rigged stuff up to pull her tooth out
ah,
without
man.
anything. I'm like, lady, you crazy. That
Ugh. And Abe says, "Yep, both my folks came from big families, and they were both the youngest. Used to have to take baths in the same water as several others before them."
yeah, no,
Well,
I'm
Abe.
good.
Well, Abe. You know what? I think you're used to communal baths. So we'll just leave you there. Um, hey, he wants to play the game. I'm willing to play it. There's Eat Cheap, and then there's Raw Trash. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I do want to find that one though. Was it the first episode? Because I swear it was. I saw it was. It has to be this one. It has to be the pilot. Um. Uh. Really, I can't. Extreme.
Which
You want?
one was it when they what?
I'm looking at this one. I don't even know if this is the one, but it was like a guy. All I remember, he was bald. He was wearing glasses. He was trying to do all the sort of use. There was cloth toilet paper to sing for their supper. You won't believe the. Oh, okay. We're making their
Oh
own reusable
yeah.
cloth. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you want to save money, do it. But there's saving money, and then there's extreme ways of saving money, and that's just him is their month. Hey, you know what? Look who's talking, Abe. Look who's talking.
Wow.
better bark it down, young man. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Ran
The other one that you need to look up if you ever do is My Strange Addiction.
strange addiction.
That one, Dara, I'm telling you, that there's a lady that eats her husband's remains. Like
What?
his ashes. Because she's so lonely, she eats his ashes. There's one guy that's in love with his car and he actually uh boinks his car.
Oh,
There's so like I'm telling you, these people. I'm like, what is wrong with people, man? Like, how can you sit there and eat ashes? Like, what?
5 years. Wow, only ran. Oop, I don't know why. What? Why are you doing? Hold on. Oh, wait. Stop it. Throwing all my tabs around. Ah, don't make you play Abe. I just want to give you a piece of advice. How can you make someone play when they're too busy with other stuff? I just want to throw that out there right now. All right, let me show. So this is what you were talking about. My Strange
Yeah,
Addiction.
yeah. That show is wow.
Yeah, and it only went for 5 years. Interesting, and it's TLC.
Yep.
TLC.
There
Wow.
is stuff on there where I could not believe people were doing. Like, one guy was obsessed with his car. One guy was with inflatables from the pool. Like he had different inflatables that he was at a relationship with. Lady was eating her husband's ashes.
Ugh.
Uh, Another lady was eating bleach.
Ugh.
Yeah. Couch. Like the couch cushion when she was eating couch cushion. I'm like,
Mm.
what the hell is wrong with people?
Well, it was very eye opening. Yeah, I can believe that. I can believe it. I will find you, Mr. Mouth. Good luck because I'm gonna cross an ocean and you got no way getting here, bro. Don't don't step up to play the game when you got no quarters to play. Oh,
Damn.
oh. Maybe next time you should borrow. Oh, that's right. You don't have quarters. You have pences and coinage and all this stuff. Maybe next time you should get a pence and pull over. Okay, all right. Don't pull up to the big man's game when you don't got it. The old ash and bleach cocktail. Yeah.
Oh, I'd rather die. Thanks.
No. 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 Nope, not gonna happen. But no, I can again. If you want to save money, there are good ways of doing it. Like I remember, there was a show where they had these like extreme couponers. They go to a grocery store and get all this stuff, and
Oh, I hate those people.
and the thing is, like, you have to do all this stuff to get the pennies that you send. Yeah, that's because that's all you got, boy. Pennies, pennies all day. Well, I will tell you this though: it takes 100 pennies to equal $1. So if you got 100 pennies, I'm willing to take it all, man. Don't you threaten me with a good time.
Damn right. Dollar for a holla. No, I'm kidding. Anyway, no,
If you,
but here's the truth about this. Listen, I coupon, okay? I do. I get coupons and I'll go and I'm like, oh, I got like $3 off a bottle of shampoo. But
Mhm,
when you have a lady when you're in front, like, okay, I'll give you an example. I hate grocery shopping. This is the white reason why. Where I grocery shop, people bring coupons.
yeah,
And there's a lady in particular that I always try to miss every week because if I don't, she shows at the same time as I do. I have to miss her. She'll sit in line over a 50-cent coupon and scream at the top of her lungs because she doesn't have 50 cents off.
wow,
People get crazy with coupons. Like I said, I coupon. If I have like a $3 off on a shampoo, I'll do that. But I am not going to that extent. That is not happening.
mhm.
Um, I don't see a reason to.
Have you done then like the grocery takeout then? Like I know some places are doing that.
So here's the problem with that. In Pennsylvania, we've been noticing, well, actually I noticed from a lot of people, it's what is it? What do they call it? They call it what the hell do they call that service? I can't think what it's called right now. But
The
apparently
delivery?
it's like a delivery, but it's an app that you go into and they go to grocery stores and they shop for you and then they bring it to you.
Oh, shipped?
No, it's something else. I forgot what they
Okay.
call it. But so basically how it works is you put your grocery list on this app
Yeah.
and you see how much your checkout's going to be and they go and they buy the stuff and then if they can't find something they'll say, "Oh, it's not here." They'll mark it off or whatever. But some people who are dishonest will add their groceries onto your bill and by the time they check out, you can't see it yet.
Mm,
So once they deliver and leave, then you get the invoice and then you paid for their groceries.
mhm.
And a lot of Pennsylvanians have noticed that because there are some immigrants that actually do this job and they take advantage of it.
Yeah. Not surprised.
And I'm saying immigrant. Yes, I am Puerto Rican Italian. I can say that shit. I'm the firstborn in the United States. I can say that my grandfather was an immigrant. So I don't want to hear it. No
But
judgment to the queen.
mhm. There you go. But no, I was more like I know at the grocery store, like I have a Kroger near me, and the people who work at Kroger actually pick this stuff for you.
Oh, you're talking about
So
like direct. Okay, yeah, we
yeah,
have
direct
that.
the directness of it, because then that way you cut out the people, because I know there's stuff like shipped, right? Shipped is one of those things that you
That's
can
what it's called. Instacart. That's what it's called.
Instacart,
Instacart.
Instacart, yeah.
Yeah. No, we have direct at our one grocery store. But the problem is, I'm not gonna lie, Dara, I'm very finicky on my produce. I like to check my produce because people tend to pick things that I don't like they have spots on it and all that, and
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
So I don't use direct anymore because when I order, because I order a lot of cilantro, I cook with a lot of cilantro. It's
Oh.
always wilted and disgusting, and I'm like, yeah, we're not doing this anymore.
Mhm.
So I go and shop because I'm very picky.
Mhm.
Plus, Comics Dad doesn't like certain foods. So
Ooh.
I have to, yeah. We're not going there right now because Comics Dad, listen, I don't want him to hear I'm bitching about it. But
He doesn't like the onions. I cook for him every
he
day.
don't like
I try to do.
onions. He don't like onions. He don't eat vegetables.
Hey, whoa, hey now. So no vegetables at all? Come on.
No.
Come on.
Look, listen, chunky men don't like vegetables.
That is not true. I like vegetables. It's just I like the
You
more.
skinny.
Well, I'm still considered obese by the standards, but or overweight by the standards. But I get like these steamed vegetable bags. Like you go in, you
My
can
husband
buy
don't eat
those.
that. He don't eat
Well,
that.
he's lame. But
I almost
eat
want to drink everywhere.
eat your vegetables. Don't make me come over there and slap your face off. Okay, eat your vegetables.
Yeah, he don't eat vegetables. He don't eat fruit.
What?
No,
Come
he hates fruit.
on!
He hates fruit. He won't eat fruit.
What? How does he
He
hate
hates.
fruit?
I don't. We're like that. I don't. I'm not a fruit either. The only kind of fruit I'll eat is either apples, and I'll usually have some strawberries once in a while. I'm not a big fruit person, but I'm a big vegetable person.
Oh,
Like
well,
my
that's
thing, I love Brussels sprouts. That is my
Mhm.
favorite vegetable.
Right.
It's not for everybody,
True.
okay?
You have to know how to cook it. I think that's the thing. You have to know how to cook it. It's one
But
of
that's the thing though. I listen, people like I have a cooking channel. I do cooking videos and people are like,
mm,
"Oh, you cook so good." I'm like, "Yeah, I know." I'm not going to lie. 7 years ago, I didn't cook like that. I know what the hell I was doing. I
mm,
burnt shit.
mm.
I had to teach myself how to cook, but I love to cook now. So, and I believe in spices.
Spices.
No offense to white people in my family. If you are watching my white people family, um, y'all can't cook with spices. Use spices, salt, pepper, slap your mama, Cajun seasoning, use something. My mother, God rest her soul. She died about 4 years ago. God
Right.
rest her soul. She couldn't cook with spice to save her damn life.
Oh wow.
Comics dad's mother, no offense, mother-in-law, can't cook.
That's
No,
probably why he doesn't like fruits or vegetables. I like. See, she just picks ones that aren't great sometimes. Hey,
hold
whoa,
up, whoa,
hey,
whoa, whoa. Then get
hey.
your ass up and go to the grocery store. How about that? How about you get your ass up, get in the SUV, and take your ass to the grocery store?
well,
Dara's died over here.
comics dad, I can't help you with that one. I'm not married. But hey, I'm I'm a I'm a wog. What's a wog?
What's a wog?
Plus, I'm a wog. I don't know what that
I
means.
don't know what that means. That's Australian talk. I don't know what that means.
Uh, I mean, I do cook with spices, but I've kind of had to cut back with salt because of certain stuff. But I
Well,
mean,
yeah.
I do like herbs. Herbs are a pretty good one, and then I do like I've done like some garlic powder and stuff. But I try not to do too much because like I do steaks. I try to do like more of a carnivore thing. So I've done eggs and steak and all that, but I usually don't put too much on there because sometimes like I cook with because of health stuff, I either cook with olive oil or avocado
I
oil.
use olive oil and olive. I do the same thing.
Yeah, but there are olive oils out there that have flavor infused. Like there's
Yes.
one I'm using is garlic infused. There's some other ones. So I saw one with chili infused. I'm like, I'm gonna pass on that one, because I don't want to eat it. And then all of a sudden, like, oh, okay, hold on, oh, okay, hold on, because you don't want to turn into a Taco Bell moment. Um,
No. But see,
uh,
here's the thing. I'm opposite. Like I like heat. I love heat.
mm,
I don't have the stomach for it anymore, but
yeah.
I will eat it and burn a hole in my stomach if you let me. Um but I can show you different, like, let me tell you, I will send you a couple of recipes because instead of buying all those infused oils and paying all that money for that, you could do it yourself for half the price. And it's
Huh.
healthier. It's actually a lot healthier for you.
Well, I mean, well, cooking with olive oil and avocado oil are pretty healthy. But
Yeah,
if you're
they
talking about
are.
like adding infused, like fused items with that, I can understand that. Yes, I'm an Aussie. Well, okay, I don't know what they are. Maltese and Italians are called wogs here in Australia. Well, I'm surprised you had Australians. Oh well,
Italians
thank.
are called wogs. That's different. What's the
Let's.
question?
No, no, no. That's for later. He's just doing that
Oh,
for later. Thank you, Nero.
oh.
I appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to do better because obviously I've uh, at least for a while I've given up eating out because I just can't
We've been
unfortunately.
doing that too because it's expensive too, Dara.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
telling
true.
you, it gets really expensive.
Oh yeah, it does.
Um, it's
But
crazy.
I will say that sometimes you need that Taco Bell hut even if it hits you back.
I
Um,
don't like Taco Bell anymore.
uh,
It messes with my. I have GERD because I have really bad heartburn from the surgery, from the weight loss surgery.
right.
So I can't have that stuff because it makes me have like really bad heartburn, and it
Mhm.
sucks. 'Cause I used to tear up some damn what do you call quesadillas from Taco Bell. Oh my god, I could put sauce on that and down it. I can't do that no more. I'll die. I'll be dead. Mind me asking, since you said you like steak, what kind of steak? How do you like your steak?
Uh, Well, I usually go when I go to a restaurant, right? Because usually that's what restaurants ask you. They ask you what what's the heat, not the heat, but like what's the level. I usually go for medium with little pink. But beyond that point, I just stick within the confines of like anything with tip or sirloin at the end of it.
Hmm.
Because it's just part of their deal. The reason why I do that is because part of it is that I have very high cholesterol,
Oh,
and
do you?
so
Okay.
yeah, so really I'm just trying to and cutting out eating out at all is difficult because there are times where you go out with family, whatever. But I'm trying to do the whole natural before because I don't want to take medication for the rest of my life. That's the issue.
Oh, I know that feeling. I was on it before my weight loss surgery because I was down that road of being I was 370 pounds,
Yeah,
and I went down to I lost 180 pounds in the last 3 years in full.
nice.
And I have worked my tail off to get skinnier because let me tell you,
Hmm.
um, it's no joke. I was at the point where I couldn't walk to the car without huffing and puffing. It was bad. I thought I was gonna die eventually from being so obese.
Yeah.
So trust me, I get it. It's not fun being overweight, and your body falls apart. You can feel it. You can really feel it.
Well, and like you're saying earlier, I'm way below like technically I'm like around less than 180, but the problem of it is like if your cholesterol's too high, that's more of like
Yeah.
leading into the silent killer stuff. So yeah, I have to kind of bring that down, and that requires giving up some stuff. But I'd rather live a life on a naturality basis than a relying on medication. Because my some of my parents are on medication. I'm just like, you know, if I have to fight all the way, I'm gonna fight all the way because I am taking medication as during this process because I'm given 3 months to like, uh, you know, here take this medication and in 3 months and then we recheck to see where you're at because
Yep.
that by the way, there you go, congrats.
Thank
Side
you.
by side. But yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like there is a difficulty to it because you start thinking about things like oh pizza whatever. But then again, it's like I used to eat McDonald's and McDonald's would just take me out like the day after. Not even the day after, like a few hours after. I'd eat Chick-fil-A, and I don't know what it was about it, but if I ate like the regular Chick-fil-A sandwich, it would just be that ick feeling within. Um, and there was a certain point where it's going to be starting like restaurants weren't going to be able to go to. So it really is like the I think at the end of it all, your health is the like final big card you have left to play, and you do not want to play that early
No,
because
you're
it's
right. You
yeah,
are you are absolutely correct on that. I did the weight loss surgery because my mother died at 59 years old
yeah.
because she was 500 pounds and didn't
Oh,
take care of herself. And
mm-mm,
I was going down that road, and I'm not gonna lie to you. When she died, Dara, I swear I'm not lying to you. When she died, I was sitting in the living room,
mm,
and I saw a picture of myself
yeah,
because my friend took a picture of me, and I looked at it, and I'm like, what the hell did I do to myself?
yeah,
So I changed my ways. I started losing the weight. I feel great now. I'm healthy again. I feel
yeah,
awesome. I have a long way to go. I have more weight to lose, but you know what? I'm proud of myself because I really got down to where I need to be, and I've lost a lot of weight. I have extra
mhm,
skin, which sucks balls, but that's what weight loss surgery does. Is it makes you
yeah,
have rapid skin growth because your skin sags because
yeah,
you lose a lot of weight rapidly.
yeah.
But no, I get it because I tell you I'm supposed to be on a high protein, low carb diet. Boy, I love me some pasta. Okay, I'm Italian. I love pasta.
Come on,
You
hey, come
know,
on, get a little pasta in
I
you,
don't like
okay?
pizza though. I hate pizza. That's what everybody says when they talk to me. That's the same look I get every time I say I hate pizza. I've never liked it as a kid. I've always hated. I'm the weirdest person in the world. I don't like pizza.
Hey,
It's gross.
I like a little angel hair, okay? You come to the restaurant, get a little angel hair. You
That's
got a little
right.
angel hair right there. Little
But for
chicken, put a little chicken there. Come on.
for me, it's fettuccine. I like
I fit
fettuccine, but
fettuccine. Gonna do a little fettuccine here, okay? Look at that over there. Come on. Pasta, pasta. That's right. Well, it's funny thing because there's a actual. It's not nearby, but there's an Italian restaurant near where I'm at, and they do serve some pretty good. But it's still like you said, it's still expensive to eat out. So, but
oh
anyway,
yeah.
it is the top of the hour, and so what happens is that I set aside some time for me and my guest to I miss pasta. Hey, I haven't had it in a while, but I mean, I like a good lasagna. There you go. You're a Garfield. That's what you are. You're a Garfield right there. But anyway, so I got. Let's see. I've got your. There we go. So there's your link right there. So if you want to promote yourself in your own way, the floor is yours, lady.
Yeah, so I'm Queen Comix wife, a normal housewife slash mom slash nerdy girl, nerdy woman, slash I don't give a damn what anybody thinks, honestly. Anyway, so I'm Queen Comix wife. I just basically do a lot of streaming on gaming and talking and just have fun with my community. I just laugh and play around. If you come into my community and you automatically come and start watching me, I make you something in the community. So I have duchesses, dukes. I got a Jesta. I got a dragon, which is Levistro. Levistro, if you're watching, you know you're my dragon. Um, I got a wizard. I got you get a name when you come into my chat. You get a name. Now I'm not gonna lie. I have four duchesses that will always be the ladies of the court, but unfortunately, one passed away recently.
Mm,
So that spot will not be filled.
mm,
She will always be the duchess, but like the other three.
mm,
But yeah. So you come into my chat, you become part of the court. So you could catch me almost every day. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I mostly mornings I do it now, but
mm.
on Rumble, YouTube, and that's basically it. I don't do all the other stuff. I just do Rumble and YouTube.
She's got her stuff where it's at. And of course, her link tree is right there. But on both Rumble, you even have a peasant. Oh, look at that!
No,
Look
that's
at
the king. That is the king.
that's the king. There you go. He called himself a peasant though, so he kind of gave himself out. You always have one Power
I
Ranger.
do have a Power Ranger. I have the Green Power Ranger. Damn it.
Well, that's kind of neither here nor there. He's kind of a lost cause at a certain point. But anyway, 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 her link tree is there. Of course, will be on the Rumble side and YouTube side, and all her stuff is in there too. So it's actually, you know what, using something like Linktree is kind of nice because it puts all your things in one area instead of having a whole laundry list of like links in your description. Because boy, does that get a lot. Um, so yeah, I'm always grateful for Linktree. But again, it's gonna be there, Rumble, YouTube side. If you want to check her out, it's right there. But beyond that scope, if she's worth a follow, why not? Right? If she's worth a follow, why not? Your mother. All right, that's what I'm gonna say. Your mother. Uh, uh, I don't know what the English equivalent.
Mother, Gabe, your mother.
Yeah, your mother, bruv. But there you go. But anyway, yes, and of course, for my end of things, whether you're on the Rumble side, whether you're on the YouTube side, doesn't matter which side you're on because I stream to both. If you wouldn't mind leaving a like, sharing the content, leaving a comment, or follow, anything that helps with the engagement factor, because not only does it help in being seen more, obviously, because all creators want to be to some degree. It also helps in having other people on, like Comics Queen, like Abe, like Tomby, like Comics Dad himself, great as he is, even though he throws
Boo.
himself under the bus. That's right, I said it. That man right there. But yeah, any bit on either end for the engagement factor helps greatly. And of course, okay, did I copy my link tree? Okay, 1 second. There we go. And so this is my link tree right there. It has my Twitter X in it, has my email in it, has a Discord link in it, but it's mostly just for DMing because I try to keep as many avenues open as possible for communication. But mostly my stuff is done on Twitter X. But again, that's there. I don't have a server. Don't ask. Not interested. I've heard enough horror stories, and I don't have enough mental bandwidth to do all this stuff. I've seen some of those content creators in their media kits, and I'm like, no, so there is that. And also, obviously, of course, um, while I am in the partner program on Rumble, but I'm not fulfilling to get paid. I'm just fulfilling to stay in. That's more by natural cause than anything else. I am part of Proton's partner program. Proton has like Proton Mail, Proton VPN, and all this stuff. And one of the things I'm promoting is their Total plan, which carries all the suite of stuff, is Proton Drive, Proton Pass, Proton Mail, and Proton VPN. And you can go to that link and check them out all for yourself. Again, I don't do it for money, do it for the benefit of, because I use it for myself. And I know you hear the stories of like, oh, another company got hacked and all the passwords and all stuff. Proton makes it really easy for you to change your passwords and whatnot. So that's all there too. But yeah, just give it a look. If it's worth it to you, great. If not, you know what? That's fine too. At least you have an option. And of course, I got a new thing today. Didn't expect it, and most likely don't understand why. But I also have my own code for Biltong. Now I know a lot of you people out there don't know what that is, or whatever. So we're gonna do a little quick thing at the website that it's at. But yeah, I do. I do have like I think it's you can use code DARA DARA, and you get a discount off wholesale because that's what they were telling me is like wholesale stuff because prices and whatnot. But I'm just gonna show you the website so you have a better understanding. Their main focus is biltong, which is a South Africa way of doing like um, South African way of doing like meat. It's not like jerky, although it almost seems like it is. But I mean, I've tried it; it's all right. I've tried their like spicy one. It was sort of spicy, but nothing that'll kill your tongue. But I think the biltong stuff is great. But the really great stuff about the biltong total of it is that their website offers a lot of different stuff like candies and whatnot, all from like the UK. Like some of this stuff is from the UK. Like where was it at? Like here, like you can go to cookies, right? And they got a bunch of stuff from the UK. And I think those are more Jewish
Oh,
stuff.
those goy cookies are so damn good.
I've I've had the digestives right here, and these are pretty good. But I mean, they have more than that. I mean, they have categories. Give me the categories. They have the candy. Like there's drinks. Where was the drinks at? I had cold drinks on here, or was it warm drinks? Drinks. Here we go. Yeah. Okay, so they have drinks from all over. Like I did get a few things. Um like the Earn Brew. I tried that. That was pretty nice. It's like an orange soda basically. But they have a
Hmm.
whole bunch. And they also have Coca-Cola in a glass jar. How about
They also
that?
have Fanta.
So, but basically mine is like I really have to get I think it's just like 10% off wholesale stuff or whatever. But really, you can the site is let me go back. I need to go back. The site is here. Um Oops, no, I don't want to do that. Why did I do that? The site is here. That's where the site is at. If you want to go give it a check, look, it's okay. If not, that's fine too. This is not about it's not about making I don't even know if I'll make anything off it, to be honest, and I don't really care. What I care is that I've tried this stuff, so you don't have to. I've bought my own, and they were kind of. It's funny thing is like I don't know where I came across them from because it's the Queen of Biltong and Anton Biltong, whatever. And there was a stream I had somebody on, and they came across, and they actually sent me a free sample of stuff. I was like, you guys didn't have to do that. I mean, I'm grateful that you just came stop by. But they did, and so I got to try a few different things. But again, it's not about the money making. It's just like, hey, there's this thing that's different, and it's actually made in America. The funny thing is that all of this is made in America, except for the stuff like the drinks and stuff. You do have to kind of, they do have a little store down there. But again, uh, use code DARA DARA. I don't know if it'll get you anything off for like the candies and stuff, but it's worth a shot. If not, hey, that's fine too. It's just an option I'm throwing out there. But their biltong is pretty good. Actually, you know what? To give you an example, one of their options that I bought is called bison. Right? You can buy bison biltong, and it really looks like. Let me pull one out so you can have an idea. You're not like giving anything silly or whatever. Um, it really comes out like this. That really is what it is right there. That's the biltong bison beef. They have stuff for wagyu and Angus and all that stuff and spiciness. And again, window shopping, right? You just look through the window, see what you like. If you don't like anything, that's fine too. But they were really nice. Hold on. They were really nice to me. They did something I didn't expect, and they didn't have to give me anything. They don't have to give me a code, and they gave me a code, which I thought was weird. It's like I don't even know I don't know why you want to do this with me because I'm not a big seller or whatever, but they're really nice people, and you know what? Why not? At least it gives people an option. That's it. It's just an option. You don't have to take it, but I have tried it, and it's up to you if you want to. But the link is in there, and it's code DARA, DARA. Um, I've seen people have their own code and they say like 10%, but I'm not sure for mine. If you use it and you get something off, great. There you go. That's it. But yeah, that's the new thing. I gotta start adding it now, because they really you can use code Neuro to save 10%. Is that how much? Is that what it is, Neuro? Is you can save 10%? Because I didn't. The Queen Biltong didn't really give me any specifics. It's just like save on wholesale or whatever is what she said. So I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, I'm not. Again, it's not for the money. It's just for they were nice. They were nice to me to send something, and I didn't really deserve it or anything. So I'm just trying to spread what they do. And again, it's made in America. How many times have you heard people say you wanted more stuff made in America? The drinks may not be, the cookies and stuff may not be, but the options are there. Now I'm done. But anyway, Earn Brew. Yeah, it was. Oh, I didn't know what Earn Brew was. I thought it was an alcoholic drink, but I really did. I really did. I thought whenever I heard the word Earn Brew, I thought it was an alcoholic drink, and then I tried it, and it's really just an orange soda, basically what it is. But I tried I bought like these butter cookies. Um,
Oh,
they just said butter cookies. Um, oh, there you go. Buy some meat. They influence these bakes, make eggs, leaves. Oh, well, thank you. I didn't know that. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know if it includes anything off the store menu or whatnot. Like you could use it for any of the items on there. I really would rather showcase off the other stuff because I know Biltong is their main point, but they have so much other stuff. It's just insane. They have drinks, cookies. I think they have cold desserts. Now I will say this: if you do order something from them, it is best to get at least a few ice packs to go with, right? Because you do have to keep it cold. Even though the few two I did, um, I did like two last time, and they didn't last very long. So so you do have to order ice packs with, but up to you. Up to you. It's rust flavored fizzy water from Scotland. It is not that bad. Don't give me that. It's an orangey drink. It's an orangey drink, Abe. Come on. Come on. Goodness sake.
Jesus.
Goodness sake. Abe over here trying to throw it off. I will say though, uh the for the Dr. Pepper though, that's where they actually I think I was once told that that was the only place where you could buy the glass bottles of Dr. Pepper, right? And then I found out you could actually get them certain gas stations or grocery stores will sell them too. So really, it's really great to get sugar cane sodas, basically.
Yes.
But but yeah, I've had to switch over to drinking more water and but as far as I know, uh, if you want to use my code, that's fine. But as far as I know, they all save 10%. Not an already okay. Well, not obviously the already this kind of stuff makes sense, but I just didn't understand because she only said like wholesale, some like wholesale stuff, and I really didn't understand. So I just want to get a clarification from you because I know a lot of other people do it, but it really is just sort of like they were nice to me, and I really just want to give a little bit back because I tried their stuff. I've bought their stuff from their store. I'll probably have to use my code and see what happens. I'll use my code majority of the time. It's just like, oh, it works. But we'll do more of that after I get done with getting my cholesterol underneath. But yeah, um, well then don't call it rusty fizzy water from Scotland. Seriously, come on, man. Goodness sake. But no, it was good. But no, I've went to what was it? I went to like one of those Asian markets where you can try different foods from different areas. And most of the time, I'm just trying buying like Japanese candy or Japanese sodas like Ramoon, because I've drunk Ramoon. I like Ramoon because it's the whole bottle thing. Like you can, the little marble thing. You can just um bonk the. Oh, you know what? I'll show you a picture of Ramoon, if no one knows what that is. Um, let's see. Ramune. Oh, nope, that's not it. Ramune. There we go. Oh, here we go. This is what it looks like. Nero says I just bought over $400 worth of build tongue to help them out. Well, I know they're moving. I do know they're moving, so there is that. But that's pretty awesome. That's what it is. Scots will tell you this. Well, you know what? That's them. But this is what I'm talking about. This is called Ramune. It is Japanese soda, and it has this little ball right here where you can push down a plastic thing, and it'll open it up and all that stuff. Um, but yeah, there's different flavors in this one. Like here, yeah, original lemon lime, blueberry, melon, lychee, orange, peach, pineapple, strawberry, matcha, grape, yuzu, cola, cherry, raspberry. Oh, they have cola too. Not bad. But it's short. This one's short. A storm hit the new place, caused some damage. Wow, that sucks. Vermouth, Daremouth. There you go. But basically, Ramune is a carbonated soft drink served in cod neck bottle. It was introduced in 1884 in Kobe as a carbonated lemonade by the Scottish pharmacist Alexander Cameron Sim. Old as it is, the name Ramune is derived from the English word lemonade. In 1884, Alexander Cameron Sim introduced a lemonade carbonated beverage to the Kobe foreign settlement. The drink soon became popular with Japanese people after it was advertised in the Tokyo Mainichi newspaper. Ramune is one of the modern symbols of summer in Japan and is widely consumed during festival days. As Ramune is popular among children, there have been package design collaborations with popular Japanese franchises such as Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty. The original Ramune flavor is effectively identical to the modern Japanese cider, a lemon lime soft drink, making the distinguishing characteristic of Ramune its cognac bottle. Any soft drink in a cognac bottle is generally regarded as a Ramune, while ciders and soft drinks in any other container are generally not called Ramune. It is not a brand name and is produced by several companies like Tofu. Its manufacture in Japan is restricted to small to medium-sized businesses because of 1997, blah blah blah, and all this stuff. But yeah, that's basically what you can find at an Asian restaurant market, and I really do like them. But they're, you know, eh, just nice to try. And not, I don't think they're too expensive, but you know how it goes. Um, Scott strike again. But yeah, I like drinking soda, and that's why I haven't sort of getting it up, but I've sort of changed it over to the prebiotic sodas. Sort
I
of like,
can't drink those. I'm sorry.
why not?
Oh, they're disgusting.
Why you really? They're disgusting. I think they're pretty neat.
Oh, they're so okay. Which one do you drink?
I drink a lot of different flavors.
Okay, well, like Poppy and what's that other one that we got? We got another one.
Lollipop?
Oh, that one's the worst.
Really?
I can't do it. I tried so hard because I used to love soda, and
Mm,
I'm like I'm not gonna drink it because I stopped drinking sodas too because I don't like I'm trying not to drink them anymore.
yeah.
And I was like, let me grab some because people on the internet were saying, oh, Olipop is so good. Dara, I tried so hard, but that stuff tastes like ass.
Well, I mean, there are a few that are not like not great, but I mean, like the vintage cola and like the organic.
No, the vintage cola was so bad. I was gagging. I
Well,
I, I can't.
well, the one I have is if you know an Aldi, this is Aldi's name brand. They're making their own.
Oh, I
Uh,
know Aldi makes their own.
yeah, Summit is it's Summit, but still they're making their own. And again, it's really nice because um it's a really great alternative to regular soda because regular soda has about uh oh man, 4 times the sugar amount
Oh
here.
yeah.
Like this one has total sugars is 3 grams, but includes 2 grams added sugars, which is like 4%. So you have about like 4% of sugar versus like over 100%. That's a lot.
Oh, it is.
That's a lot. And so they're these ones are a bit cheaper than Poppy. They're like 150. And you can, and there are some Poppy they sell there too. They're like $2. But I do it because one, I like drinking the soda, and two, because they're a lot more better for you than say regular soda. And believe you and me, between this and regular soda, I'd rather choose the prebiotic ones every time because there's just no way with so much sugar. It really is a killer,
Yep,
basically.
my favorite thing is water, ice water with tons of lemon juice. That is my favorite thing to drink.
Just drink lemonade at that point. Goodness
No,
sake.
I don't like the sugar in it. I don't like sweet stuff. I'd rather it bitter and just yeah. I'm weird.
Hey, I'm right there with you. No, I understand that, Slighty Pie. I don't like soda anymore. I understand that. I just can't. Um, eat, I there. So when you're trying to eat healthier, there are options to eat healthier. There's a. I've told other people too, but there's like an app I use. It's called Yuka, right? And you can go uh with if you it's YUKA, and what you can do is you can go to a grocery store and you can scan the barcode of whatever food item you want, and it will literally tell you like the grading and all that stuff. Oh, let me get it 1 second. I'll get an example. So basic, it's like you got this is like it'll give you gradings and stuff on food whatnot and all that. So you have that right there. And let's get really a bad one like this aloe vera drink, right? Like look at that aloe vera
That's
drink is.
awesome.
But you can go further. Where's my finger? There we go. You go further. And you go more info on additives. Oops, nope, no, stop. There we go. And it will tell you what the additives are in it. And so the high risk one is the sodium benzoate, and that's in a lot of different things. And you can actually touch that, and it will tell you more about it. And it will tell you why it's high risk. It's a preservative, and the additive is a preservative that could be reprotoxic, hepatotoxic, nephrotoxic, and immunotoxic. When combined with ascorbic acid, it might form benzene, a carcinogenic compound. It could also trigger intolerance reactions such as gastrointestinal issues, asthma attacks, skin reactions, and effects on the nervous system. So that's how far this app goes.
That's what is that called? I looked that up.
It's Yuka,
Yucca.
YUKA. Yeah, let me.
Okay.
I do hot for my coffee, cold for my vinegar.
Because here's the problem people don't understand. See, with me having my weight loss surgery, I'm gonna tell you guys, you learn so much after weight loss surgery. Do you know how much stuff's in half the food that you put in your body?
Oh
The
yeah,
sugars alone. Do you know why McDonald's fries are so addictive? Because they put tons of sugar in their fries.
ah, I thought it
Sugar
was the
is
salt.
Oh, no, it's sugar. It's straight up sugar. And when you're looking at labels and everything, I try to stick to 5 grams of sugar or less. You know how hard that is? That's not easy.
Yeah, but
Protein shakes, depending on the protein shake, they're not good for you. Pure protein and like there's two other ones that are the best options for you. Even protein shakes are not good for you.
yeah, many of them aren't. Yeah, but I mean, this is the website, and the funny thing is that this app was made by French people.
Really?
Yeah. So we
Huh.
can so here you go. This is the website. Put it in the private chat for you. But it's 100% independent project, meaning no influence from brands, no ads, responsible financing. Now there is a premium version, but it means you just get more tools out of it. You still get the
Nice.
scanning and stuff. But it evaluates the quality of your foods. Like it will tell you bad, poor, whatever. It even does like shampoos and stuff.
Wow, that's awesome.
Cosmetics, I'm sorry, the quality of your cosmetics. Like body wash. Like I would be looking for body wash and what is it? What's it called? Old Spice really isn't good for you as a body wash. But I found out that the Irish Spring,
Irish Spring, that's what my husband uses.
yeah, that's good for you to use. 2 eggs a day, you'll live good. Hey, I'm trying, man. I'm really trying. I like eggs. I mix tuna. I also put tuna packets in with it too.
Oh, yeah, no.
It cooks. I cook it.
Oh,
But not only that, but they also give you recommendations on a healthier product.
huh.
So like lip balm, Burt's Bees, all that stuff. Yeah, but basically like the team, right? Here we'll go to the team. And so basically they're basically Julie Francois Benoit. They're basically French.
That's amazing.
Yeah. But again, you can do the free version, which is fine, or you can do a paid version. And the lowest, so let me find if I can find it. Application, no. 100% independent. So none of this gets promoted by the brands. No brand is going to get their stuff promoted by them. They're going to be honest about all their stuff. But here it is. You can get a premium version, right? You can do a premium version. You get all this extra stuff with premium version, and you can set. This is yearly, right? You can set your lowest to 10, or you can go up to 50 to help support. And this is just because you want to help support the app. But I mean, either way, this is like by year, so you'd be doing like $10 a year, and that's just helpful enough. And that gets you the premium stuff right here.
That's awesome though, because it tells you exactly what's good for you and what's not,
Yeah.
the brands and everything. Because I'm telling you, some of these brands will kill you.
Yeah, I mean, you go to a grocery store, 95 to 98% of it is not for you.
Yeah.
It's really not. Like I've like bread stuff. Like for me, bread's mostly like Killer Dave's bread is good. A
I
few
buy
other
that
ones.
one.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a bit more expensive, but I mean, it's healthier for you.
But
You
Dara, it's like oatmeal. Oatmeal is just as bad. Like oatmeal, you should see half the oatmeals are not good for you.
Yeah, but again, this app will help you figure that out because all you have to do is scan the barcode of it, and it'll literally show you what's in it. And sometimes there may be a product that's newer that won't be in the system yet, but majority of the time. Oh, and also like if you're doing stuff like deli meat in the own grocery stores bags, it may not do that either, but still, it does a lot. And I've been using it for ages. I always try to promote it or tell people about it because it's a tool. This is a tool for better health, and not only that, but for better choice in like cosmetic stuff as well. So it really is something to look into. But you can get an iOS and Android, and it's YUKA. So now you know how it's spelled. But yeah, it's always good to look for those tools that'll help make your life a little better. Stuff is going to still be expensive, sure,
Yep.
but you think about it now, expensive now or triple that or quadruple that down the road.
With medical bills.
Oh yeah. Oh god. And have you seen those people on X? Some people on X will post their medical bills and they go to the hospital for something so small or whatever, and it's like almost $10,000, $100,000. I'm like, that's a ripoff.
Dara, I went the other day to get blood work done for my yearly checkup for my weight loss surgery because I have to get my vitamin deficiencies and everything checked on.
Yeah.
Just to do a vitamin D blood draw was $790
No.
just for one, and I had to get 13 different ones done.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
That's
Nope.
how doctors do it now. That's how they make their
That's
money.
that's highway robbery. Well,
Mhm.
part of it is the vendors that come in to try to, get them to use their products. So like there is a thing where there will be vendors from different companies that go into hospitals and they'll buy like a lunch to the doctor, the nurses or whatever, in order to get them to use their products or up whatever. And yeah, because I used to do that'll be 10K, thank you. Well, you guys have your socialized medicine over there, so you let me know how that works.
Yeah, right.
Um, but yeah, it's just your health is probably like the biggest last card you have. It's the biggest trump card you have, and obviously you're gonna age, and stuff is gonna be. But I mean, you can really longevity yourself if you play it right, and I think that's the important part. Is like there is no guarantee of how long you'll live, but you can extend your life as best as possible. You can give yourself
Take
a
care of
chance.
yourself.
Yeah, take care of yourself. Like I enjoy eating out. I enjoy all this stuff, but um it doesn't equate to having a better health lifestyle. And you don't and then the funny thing too is you don't have to go hard into it either. It's just changing a few things here and there, and
Exactly.
you can do 10 times changing such a small amount can do 10 times more for you than just staying in what you're at.
Don't get me wrong. You can go have your chicken sandwich. Don't get the bread. Just get the chicken and some lettuce and make a lettuce sandwich instead of a bread sandwich.
Mhm.
I wrap mine in lettuce. You know what? I hate it because I'm a bread. I love carbs. But you know what? It adds on my life instead of just me losing my life. That's the difference. The other thing I was gonna say though, if you go to the doctor, make
Mm,
sure you research your medications because some doctors will hand you medicine that will kill you faster than have you living longer.
mm,
I was on a blood thinner that they put me
mm,
on after my surgery. It
yeah.
was basically a death sentence.
Oof.
But the doctor pushed it on me because he was making money off of it.
Mm,
So do your research.
mm. Neuro says those tests should be cheap, but those that pay subsidize though, but those that pay subsidies, those that don't. Oh, those that pay subsidize those that don't. The comma was missing there.
Yep, I know.
And then Abe says, free with weight is still better than bankruptcy or lifelong servitude to a bill. Well, I don't know about you, but I've heard some stories about Canadians who are waiting forever to get in to get their stuff done. So, you know what? If you're waiting months on end and it's something serious, is it really still as good?
So if you have cancer, you gotta wait like 7 years for chemo.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
how we're looking at this? Like, no, I'm good.
Yeah, at that point, they'll just in Canada. At that point, they'll just introduce the maid service. Like, yeah, we got an option for you, but
Old Yeller me, go ahead, just do it. Old Yeller me.
look, it's spelled MID. That spells you. Um, no, it doesn't. But no, it really is. It really is that thing where, because I mean, I've seen that before too. Like people are just living at like McDonald's or all those things, and you see them be like this roly poly, and
Yeah,
yeah,
I used to be one of them.
and look at you now. Look at where you are. You're such better. You're getting better shape and all that stuff.
You know
Just get
why?
there.
Because my 500-pound mother died from eating a double cheeseburger. That's why. My mother would get, if you guys know what a biggie meal is from Wendy's, it's
Oh,
when you get a burger, fries, and a drink and chicken nuggets. My
yeah.
mom would get 3 of those and eat them in one sitting. No hesitation.
Mm.
And drink all the soda to go with it. Now,
Oh,
mind you, I used to eat pretty badly. I did. I used to eat horribly. Now I don't eat as much because first of all I don't appetite anymore. But
yeah.
Comics dad and me are well he's not doing too good. No offense, honey, but you're not doing too good. Um, but he likes. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. The reason why I got weight loss surgery, I have a food addiction. I have a food addiction.
Yeah.
I love food.
Mm,
And I'm an emotional eater. And I'm
yeah.
gonna tell everybody who's ever interested in weight loss surgery, if you cannot control yourself, do not get the surgery.
Yeah.
Because no matter what, you will bounce back to gaining weight because with the food addiction, you
Yeah.
can't say no.
Yeah.
The surgery is not a miracle cure. It's a tool to help you lose weight, and that's exactly what it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's where again my thing has been like pile as many of the good things on, and that hopefully that'll weigh the bad. But well, another thing I've been doing is also uh, intermittent fasting, because now you can choose the amount of time you want to do it. Like you can do a few hours or whatever. But I really think intermittent fasting is a benefit unto itself if you don't have stuff like I don't know diabetes or whatnot, stuff like that. But I do me personally I do like 16/8, which is 16 fasting and 8 eating hours. Um, and that's just more of just like I don't it's not about not eating, it's about using this tool that has the ability of self-control. And they like you said, it is hard. It is
It
hard.
is.
But the point of the matter is though is a point of discipline, a point of self-control. And it's not about starving yourself. Do not think that intermittent fasting is starving yourself. It is about using this thing that has some benefits to it but isn't foolproof. You do have to add other things to it in order to do. But I mean, it's just a tool to use to better your eating style. Because I tell you what, it's probably one of the things that helped my uh my task could have been worse if I didn't do already small enough things as it is, like with intermittent fasting and whatnot. So up to you to try it, but just try to do in a safe point and then work yourself from there. I use an app. It's called It's called fasting tracker, which it just looks like fork, whatever. But basically, it gives you like this kind of menu. You can edit all that stuff, and it'll tell you like up here, what the hour is, where you're at. Oh, it's a 2 hour, 5 hour mark, and your blood sugar falls, and
That's
no, good.
awesome.
Yeah, it's free to use, but you still, I mean, if you don't want the ads, you'd have to pay for a premium. But it will tell you like when you hit the certain hour point, it'll tell you like, okay, what is that? And then like more and more and more. But for me, it's just there are tools out there, right? And I understand the eating stuff, right? It's very difficult. But there are tools out there like fasting or more where you can try to find yourself in this place where you're trying to get better. And it's one step at a time. There is no fast tracking this at all. There's no tracking at all. You really have to take it one step at a time. But I do think for me, fasting has helped. Um, and obviously being come to the point where I'm, being told like if you don't get yourself together, even with taking this medication for the high cholesterol, you will be taking medication for the rest of your life, and I do not want to do that. That is the key of why I'm also doing not eating out, or getting rid of the eating out and all this stuff, is because I do not want to take medication for the rest of my life. Because once you start, it is you can't stop basically, and that's not what I want to do. Never. And again, you feed me, so who's really blamed? Wow.
Hold on. Okay. No. I have to respond to this. Okay. First off, yes, I do feed this man. Yes, Queen Comix wife does cook really good food. Not
Mm,
gonna lie. I don't always cook healthy food. Not gonna lie. I'm Puerto Rican Italian. I have my weakness. Okay. I'm just
yeah.
saying. But when you go up at 4 o'clock in the morning, Dunkin' Donuts to get you a sugar bacon sandwich, that's got sugar in it, buddy. Okay. When you have lattes with all that extra shit in it, that's called sugar. Don't sit there and blame me when your ass goes to Burger King and Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks, and don't sit there and accuse me. We ain't doing that in here. Sorry, Dara. Go right ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, wait. You know what? Sometimes to help the one you love, you have to sit on them and tell them, if you keep being the way you are, I'm gonna start rolling you out of here like Violet. All right. Oompa doompa doopa dee
Oh
doo.
shit.
Eating at the Dunkin' will kill you. Just saying. Just trying to get that out there. Um, Duo says I also pushed my uncle who was in a wheelchair around a track twice. Yeah, that
Wow.
sucks. Yeah. He's about 250. I'm about 150. Yeah, man, it's not an easy thing because there's so many nice things out there. If you do things in moderation, it's possible, but like even that's difficult because once you get going, you don't want to stop. Abe said, "Yeah, I knew someone who got gastric band surgery. It did help her, but it took a long time to get used to it. Yeah, that's the sucky part. It was a good workout. Well, that's good, Duel. That's good. I ate my last chocolate ginger oat biscuit.
What is that?
Look, I don't know why you're crying to me about it. I mean, it sounds delicious, I guess, but I
I
don't
don't know.
care.
It has ginger in it. I don't like
Yeah,
ginger. I don't
yeah.
know.
I've drank like at Kroger, you can buy these little like health shot things that you can drink like different variations. And I had one with like ginger and pineapple in it. Man, ginger will burn your mouth. Holy crap. Oh,
I
ginger is
can't. Ugh.
amazing. Yep, it
Comics
is.
that like ginger in his sushi.
Oh, we eat sushi too. Well, I mean that's something. I mean, sushi's a little better, but still, like you gotta be careful. I buy
Yeah.
the shots, same ones. Yeah. Those ones. Like, there's one for like immunity. There's one for detox. They're still expensive though. They're like 350 from where I'm at. 350 a pop for one of those little suckers.
For
It is.
what?
They're the shot things, like the health shots.
Oh, I've
Um,
never seen those here. I don't know what that is.
it's at a Kroger. Um,
Oh,
a Kroger. All these. They're like these little bottle things. I don't know if I can buy Kroger. Nope, that's not how you spell Kroger. Kroger. Uh, juice shots, I guess. Uh, here we go. This is what I'm talking about right here. I get them at Walmart. I get mine at here. This is what I'm talking about. This. Oop, no, don't. No,
Oh,
stop.
I've seen those. Okay, I've seen
Yeah,
those at Walmart.
yeah. So there's something like this. This was about 330. But yeah, these are sort of things, and there's different ones: immunity, detox, all that. But these are what I'm talking about. And this one's with turmeric pineapple, so that's good. But I get ones with like the ginger one or whatever. Man, the ginger ones burn my mouth out. It
I
just
can't do it. Ugh,
yeah.
no. But do you
There's
like kombucha?
no, I don't like kombucha.
Really? I love kombucha. Comics that tried it, he don't like it either. I tried to get him to get on that wagon.
Yeah. Just shave some ginger root and chef's kiss. There you go. And I know ginger is used in a lot of different things. Uh, and he says like he loves sushi with real ginger as well. None of that fake, that pickled fake poop. Hey, 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 hey. Let's not talk about poop on this channel, all right? I'm already digesting enough. I get them at Walmart. Yeah, yeah, I get mine at Kroger. Oh, look, Sky SVG loves
I
kombucha.
love kombucha. It's so good. Comics that I bought him one because Comics Dad likes prickly pear stuff. So I was like, let me get him one. He drank it. He's like, no. I'm like, it's delicious. He goes, no. But it's so good for your gut. You know, it's good gut health, but he won't do it. So I can't get him on that wagon.
That's why I like the prebiotic sodas because they're good for your gut. So, but I know you don't like those, so
No.
we just won't go there.
Try
Um,
kombucha. It's really good.
I've tried once before, but it's like, eh,
Oh,
it really
gotcha.
it really wasn't. And then he said SVG says I'm a huge probiotic fan, like yogurt, kombucha, sauerkraut, cottage cheese, and Gouda.
I love cottage cheese and sauerkraut. Those are my two favorite things.
I think maybe yogurt and Gouda are probably much it. Everything else on the list I do not like.
You don't like cottage cheese?
No, never. I've never even had it when I was younger. It just was not something that looks uh, whatever. I've never had my. I know some of my family members like sauerkraut, but I don't like sauerkraut. It's just that yeah,
Oh, me and Comics that we could tear up some sauerkraut. Let me tell you.
kind of like. Oh, look at that! There you go.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, Scottish.
Kind of, but yeah, it's it again. When you start, it's like people who have. Uh, are are you are you how are you tonight as well as the shows? No, she's the show guest. Or are you saying is she having her show tonight? I don't know what you mean by that.
They started Comics Dad,
Oh, okay. I don't know who you're talking. I was like, no,
which
she's
I
a
don't know if
guest.
Comics Dad is in here anymore. I think he got mad at me because I yelled at him for going to Dunkin' Donuts. But you know,
You can just sing. You can just do that Oompa Loompa song. Then be like, come
I'll be sleeping
on,
on the couch probably. It's okay. I'm used to it.
just have it. How are you
I
doing?
got the 80-pound dog to sleep with.
We're doing fantastic, SVG. We're doing fantastic. Um, yeah, that's that. Some that's a funny thing because he's usually the man on the couch. Stop spending your money on stupid. Well, yeah, but I mean, it's still the healthier stuff is a bit more expensive though, so you do have to be.
Yeah.
You just have to research. It's like the people who have, um, oh, what is it? It's like the people who have gluten. Have to be gluten free. There are people who have found ways to get around to make food at least somewhat edible for them because the gluten allergy. It's people
Hmm.
who have a peanut allergy, right? They find ways of getting around it. You want to get healthy? There are plenty of ways of getting around the bad stuff. If you do it in like once in a blue moon sort of thing, the bad stuff is not that bad, but just be mindful. It can get back to that addictiveness, so you want to be mindful of that. Donuts are bad for you. You gotta do like Mr. Mackey. Donuts are bad for you, okay?
That was
Don't
great.
don't eat the donuts, kids, because the donuts will make you feel sick with all the sugar, and the sugar will make you get diabetes, and the diabetes will make you lose your arms and legs, and you don't want to do that, okay?
Oh my god, we have to get you doing that and Comics Dad doing Quatman. That'd be awesome. His
Well,
his Quatman is on point. That's how I fell in love with him was his Quatman accent. I'm not gonna joke you.
mm,
That's how I fell in love with that man. He did that on our first date. He made the Quatman voice, and I fell in love with him.
well, I mean, it's basically just a parody of Dr. Phil. It really is. The McKay voice is just a parody of
That's messed up.
I can't I can't believe they call you Cash Bobby, all right, or what? Bad Bobby, you know. Um, bad stuff is always bad, even at small amounts. The body needs no sugar from outside sources other than fruit or maybe beets and sweet taters. Sugar is worse than most drugs. That is true.
Mm-hmm.
But boy, am I a chocoholic. Cartman. No, Cartman's like respect my Florida. Something like that. It's not that great, but yeah, it is the Mr. McKay voice is sort of just a parody of Dr. Phil. I can't believe you boys came here because you brought all the drug stuff and you brought all the sugar stuff. You know that's not good for the students, McKay. You don't want to do all that. I want to go home and a beefcake, beefcake. And then you got what's the other one? Is it Jimmy? Is like drugs are bad, McKay. You don't want to do the drugs. Drugs will make you sad. Drugs will make you lose your family. You don't want to do that, McKay. And all that stuff. But anyway, it is good. It is the top of the hour, so I'm gonna start winding down because one, I do have to start setting up for tomorrow's, and I do have to start getting to go to bed. So there is that. But anyway, guys, we're gonna start doing our thing, the promotional stuff, and a few other things, and then we'll be heading out our way. So first things first, I gotta go back up to the list. There we go. Nope, not that, not that. There we go. There's your link there, Queen. Go right ahead.
Just gotta find me at YouTube or Rumble. Like I said, I stream usually every other day. Mostly mornings, but I'm starting to do nights again because I'm finally getting time to actually do nights again. But yeah, I just stream, video games. I talk about things. I just have fun with it. I go with the flow. So come hang out with me. Get to know me. You'll love the channel. Like I said, when you come in, if you start subscribing and you start being part of the court, you get an official name. Like I said, I have Dukes. I've got gestures. Uh, I got one princess. I got a dragon. I got a wizard. I got duchesses. You name it. I got a knight. You name it, you can be part of it. So come by and you'll get dubbed something. I don't know what, but we'll figure it out. We'll dub you.
There you go. George W right there. But yeah, her link tree is going to be both on the Rumble and YouTube side because I stream to both places and you can go there and find her stuff. Link tree just makes it easier to have all your links in one place. So use the tools that are available to you. And of course, mind things, whether you're on the Rumble side or the YouTube side, doesn't matter which side you're on because I stream to both, like I said. If you wouldn't mind leaving a like, sharing the content, leaving a comment or follow, anything that helps with the engagement factor is much appreciated because not only does it help being, being seen more like all content creators want to be, it also helps in having other people on like Queen Comix, SVG, Abe, Tomby, so many other people. At the end of the day, I've had on over 270 various guests, creator or not. And it's been a pleasure, and I'm looking forward to the next many more that I can have on. So here's looking at the Mr. or Mrs. 300 because we're getting pretty close. So I'm wondering who's going to be number 300, and I've written down the other ones who've been I've written down the other ones who've been on the were on the 100, 200, that sort of thing. So hopefully one day I'll be able to get them together and have a conversation, but that will be for another time. So there is that, and of course my link to where am I at? Where's my link? Oh, up. Where is it at? Nope, I went past it. There we go. There's my link as well. You can find my Twitter X. You can find my email. You could find my Discord link there, but it's mostly just for DMing. And of course, my Rumble YouTube link are in there too. Again, all my stuff is in there. You want to check me out? That's where you'll find me. I have been posting like my shorts to like my old shorts to like TikTok. I'm not gonna promote that anytime soon. Also, I am part of Proton's partner program. I am promoting their Proton Unlimited plan, which includes Proton Drive, Proton Pass, Proton VPN, and Proton Mail. Again, all useful tools for privacy. I use them myself. I'm not in it for the money. I'm just in it for the benefit. I'm in it for promoting the benefits because again, you'll hear the stories like this got hacked or somebody got scammed or whatever, and they're really great about helping with those sort of things. At least in helping like the preventing of that stuff, right? Like my Proton Mail, I go to my AOL, I go to my iCloud, I even go to my Gmail. I get so much spam mail, it is insane. I go to my Proton Mail, barely any. I probably maybe get like one in a blue moon that gets through. But it's all there, and again, there's like a discount for an annually or every year, because sometimes people don't know what annual means. So we have to explain that. Annual means every year, so every year. Um, but yeah, links right there, and of course, like earlier, I'm gonna be starting something new. Um, Obviously, I showed earlier about Biltong and the website and all this stuff. Um, like they a while back came into my stream. I don't know who it was with, or I can't remember who it was with, and they offered me some free samples to try, which was really nice of them. They didn't have to do that, but I mean I appreciate it. And so they have given me my own code. So if you want to go to that website, and there's a whole, and again, it's not just biltong. There's so much stuff. There's candies and drinks from different countries, like mostly from the UK and I think from South America. I will say this: I did get these chips. Um, I did get these chips that were the cheese and onion. I think they're called. Uh, yeah, they're called the Walker's cheese and onion, and those were really good. Those were really good. You get like this big bag of smaller bags of them, and they were really good. I tried Earn Brew. You can buy a drink called Earn Brew from them. It's just an orange soda, but that's from the UK. There's a whole bunch of other stuff to try, but again, you can use the code there if you want to. If not, it's just window shopping. Just give it a look, and it's made in America. The biltong is made in America, and I believe they have a store down there, but um, the other stuff like the cookies and some of the stuff is from out of the country, so there's that. But still, it's worth giving a look. Not going to not going to beat the bush about it, because they really did a lot of things for me that I didn't expect, and they were nice about it. And I have bought more from this store, but yeah, we all talk about wanting more stuff made in America, and they're making a food item made in America. I think that's worth checking out, but that's just me. Classics. That's right, classics. Walker's cheese and onion. It was good. It wasn't that bad. It was really just like a cheese. It was a little more cheesy than oniony, but it was still pretty good chips, and all the other stuff. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of other stuff to check out. It is insane the amount of items they have. Crazy, ridiculous. Anyway, tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern, because tomorrow is a Wednesday, for those who don't know. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, I'll be having on a lady called Carol Brown, or uh, Caro, Carrow Brown. She works for like this comic place called the Rippaverse. And so I just kind of, it's funny thing is I just DM'd her like, I do this thing. Would you come on? And she's like, sure, yeah. And I was like, holy crap, I didn't know that would work. And it did. So she'll be on tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, and we'll do it like we did here. We'll talk about whatever, and yeah. So hopefully we'll be able to join me for that. And of course, the last thing I do with my guest, um, before we head off, is something I like to call questions from a hat. And so, questions from a hat is where I bought a hat from Rumble right there, like all that stuff. I think the green, nope, it's on the other side. The green air right there, whatever. And I put some questions inside. So what happens is that my guest, you, get 2 freebie questions. Obviously, I'm on YouTube as well, but I do not have, uh, I'm not monetized over there. So you're not gonna be able to do very much. But if you're on the Rumble side, I am monetized. Thank you. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. I am monetized. So if you want more than the 2 questions pulled out of the hat, you can give a Rumble rant. Doesn't matter the amount. I'm still waiting for the day someone drops a 500, but I'm not gonna push that one. I'm not gonna push my luck, as they say. But you can just, I've had people spam me $1, $2, whatever, and that will equate to another question pulled out of the hat. And luckily for you, Neural was so nice enough, and your lovely husband, who's just been crying in the corner because you called him out. You have 3, so that means 5 questions total. So are you ready, young lady?
I am ready. Go ahead and hit with your best shot.
Oh goodness, you hear that Jersey accent right over there. No, we're not done yet. We still got the questions from Matt. She's got that Jersey accent right there. She's like, well, I mean, the one thing about Jerseys though is that it's usually the a butt of jokes, basically. Like, what's the light
Yeah.
at what's the light at the end of the tunnel? New Jersey.
Wow.
I heard that one. I didn't make that up. But anyway, here's question 1.
All right.
Let's see what it says. Uh, this was this was a suggested question by by a guest and a chat person. This one is: are cats racist?
As what?
The question is: are cats racist?
Debatable, depending on the cat. I ain't gonna lie. I have a cat at home that's racist. I ain't gonna lie. Debatable. I mean, my cat. I have a black cat who only likes certain color hair people. It only likes gingers. Damn it.
Oh, well, you know what? My favorite color is red, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But we'll just say that's a yes because you have a cat that's a little
Yeah,
cute.
yeah. I will say yes to that. Yes.
That's
Cats can
more
be racist.
That's more hair racist, though. That's not really racist. That's more hair racist. You know.
Fine, my kitten don't like me because I'm Puerto Rican, but he loves my husband because he's white. I'll say that. There you go. There you go.
Hey, ain't no complaining, all right? Sometimes you gotta toss that kitty out with a cold. All right, here's question number 2.
Go ahead.
What's up, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
The Chinese restaurant. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, wow. Now we know what you do with your pets. Are you left-handed or right-handed?
I am a right-handed girl.
Hey, sometimes you gotta reach in those corners. All right. Anyway, that's how she got 2 kids. But anyway.
Damn. No, tequila was that. No, I'm kidding. No.
Oh, whoa, hey, whoa, whoa.
Well, the first one was tequila. The second, the first kid who's 18, that was tequila. The second one was vodka. The third one was my birth control failed. Anyway.
Whoa, hey, what are you saying? Are you saying it takes alcohol for you to have a kid? I just want to be clear on this because this is
it takes Queen Comix to get knocked up by drinking. She gets to play a spin the bottle and get drunk, and then makes bad choices in life. The third kid, though, I will say this: she was not planned at all because I had birth control. I wasn't supposed to get pregnant. It failed, and Comics Dad has Spider-Man stuff, and that's what happens.
Hey, you know what? Spider-Man says, "Look out! Here I come."
Basically.
I'm gonna be in trouble tonight.
I'm around the couch. Probably it's okay at this point.
I am sleeping alone, so that's enough punishment for me. Question number 3 is: window seat or aisle seat when traveling?
Okay, so here's the thing about that. It depends on the vehicle. If it's a train, window seat. If it's a bus, I prefer the aisle because I get car sick. But here's the thing: Queen Comix will not get in an airplane. You cannot get me in one. If I get in one, I better be drugged up or drunk. Because I'm not getting in a plane. I'm terrified of plane riding. I tried it twice in my life, and I hated both times. If I'm on a plane, I'm in the middle aisle, probably in a fetal position, crying my ass off. Not gonna lie. Basically.
Tequila works till she's out the roof. Fly so high you'll like it too. All right, question number 4.
All right.
Question number 4 right there. 4. Gotta get that 4 right in there. Get 4 digits. What sound do you enjoy hearing? Or what sound sounds pleasant to you?
Thunderstorms.
Ooh, nice.
I love the sound of thunderstorm. It helps me sleep. It helps me relax. I love sitting on the porch at night when a thunderstorm's happening, reading a nice book. I just love the sound of thunder.
Yeah, and funny enough, you can buy those machines that will make.
I have one.
Oh, the storm's coming in. Oh, there's no clouds in sight. Ah, curses.
I listen to my machine every night to knock myself out.
There you go. Well, I will tell you this though. So if you really want another way, there is actually a content creator called Michael Seeley on YouTube. And he does a bunch of different videos, but he does many of them which are to help like anxiety and all sorts of stuff, but they really help you get to sleep. And I remember listening to one time. I probably was like, I don't even remember when I fell asleep. It's probably around the 30-minute, 45-minute mark, and I was out.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, so it's really you know what, let me do a quick show over. I'll show you what the channel name looks like, because he's Australian, so there is that.
I
Right,
love Australian accents too.
Michael Seeley, there we go. So this is him right here. Give me 1 second. This is his channel right here, Michael Seeley. um and he has so many videos of, like, it's been a year since he last uploaded, but you have stuff like this, instant deep sleep, rain sounds, all this stuff. It's insane.
I have
It's
to look.
ins-
I'm gonna have to follow him because that would actually help me out a lot.
Wait, you know what? I will give you a link in the private chat.
Perfect.
That way, here we go. There you go. That's for you. You can just copy paste, and that will take you directly to his videos. And again, I haven't used this stuff in a while, but I mean, it's guided meditation, hypnosis, all this stuff. I don't know how much you believe in the hypnosis stuff, but like 30 to 45 minutes in, you're just like, you're listening to him and just like, okay, I, and then you wake up and don't remember what happened. Um, so there you go. Last Lady Pine loves the sound of thunder, rain and thunder.
So
Yeah.
do I.
Or just rain. Rain works too, especially when it's harder rain, like when it's raining a bit harder. Um, I think it was over this weekend, we at least had like about 12-hour straight rain.
Holy crap!
Well, I mean, it might have been light, it might have been heavy at times, but I mean, this is fall, so there you go. Last question number 5. What is the weirdest superstition you've ever heard?
Oh, the weirdest one. Oh God. All right. So the weirdest superstition I have ever heard. I was in high school.
Mhm,
Now I don't know where this came from, and I hate saying this on the internet because it sounds disgusting.
mhm.
Um, my my friend in high school had a brother who they were from they were American Indian, and they were also Indian, like not American Indian, but also part uh 7-Eleven Indian.
Ah,
Um,
would you like a
and
cup?
basically yes, and he believed if you drank your own urine
Ah,
that you would add an extra year or 2 years onto your life every cup of urine that you drank.
what?
He used to drink. He had a water bottle at high school. I'm not joking. This is the nastiest thing. He had a water bottle at high school, and you could smell it when he opened it. He would pee in it every other uh period. Add his what do you call it? You know those things you squeeze into the to make it like the different flavors in your water.
Oh, like the flavor
Yeah,
things, Mios.
he would add that to his pee, and he would drink it. He died last year.
Ow. Well, I guess he
Yeah.
drank too much. It
Yeah.
basically it's basically just, I mean, only in an emergency use, like Bear Grylls stuff like that out there, you'd have to. But I mean, other than that, it's basically you're just re-drinking your toxins,
Yeah,
and
I rather yeah. Yeah, I used
that's
to
not a good
gag.
thing.
And people don't understand something. When you drink that kind of stuff, when you drink it excessively, it
Yeah,
actually comes through your pores. You can smell it through your pores. So imagine what he smelled like every single day at school.
he smelt like an Indian.
No, he smelled like curry mash with piss. That's what he smelled.
Well, I mean, yeah, I get it. Yeah, it's just so dumb and stuff.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's just highly disgusting. But anyway, that is it is. Anyway, that is the end of the show, of course, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, again, links on both ends, both on the Rumble and YouTube side, because I do stream to both ends. I am not a I'm not a believer in being on a single platform anymore. There are too many tools out there and too many platforms to be. Uh, that's a good word, to be singled out on one platform. And YouTube and Twitch have shown that being on one platform is not ideal. And while they may be the big ones, Twitch and YouTube, they still have their issues. And you can't always trust the people at top to make best decisions for creators. So there you go. But anyway, that is the end again tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern with Carol Brown. Almost sounds like Carol Brown, but I don't want to do that. But and again, and also thank you to all in chat who have come by. Thanks for chilling, of course. Thank you all for chilling, my homies. But also thank you to the comics queen, the New Jerseyan right there. She came in hard. She came in hard and she came in fast, and she was just like dunk on him. She was like Michael Jordan, but with a pie. She was like right there.
Well, thank you for having me. I really enjoyed myself. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, and like I've always told everyone else, including your husband, who might
Boo.
be
No, I'm kidding.
who might be feeling a little lonely tonight, being told to get off the Duncan. Is he's always, I've told him he's always welcome back on too. So there's always that. But yeah, I always try to bring back people on, because my month of November is getting a bit full, but that's good. Um, but I do have, like I said last time, I will be taking a week off. Basically, the week of Thanksgiving will be my time off because one, I don't rely on this for any measure of finance, and two, because I can. And ha 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 ha. But yeah, I just do because I need to, and of course, it's Christmas and stuff. I take time off there too, so just be mindful of that as well. I try to keep people up ahead of time for all that stuff, chillins, But anyway, yes. But always, I end the show with a music video, like you saw earlier, of course, by the great Pogo. There's another one by Pogo called "One Day with You" by him, of course. Uh, Hope to see you all tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, and of course, don't forget to mute your mic as we do ponder our way out a bit. Oh, you're welcome, Neuro. And thank you for that clear up earlier. But anyway, one day with you. Bye, Pogo. Have a great rest of your night, everyone. And I'll see you tomorrow, all right? Bye, guys.
Bye.